What up, everybody? Chilling. Oh man, chilling, everybody. Hope everybody's blessed. Oh man, let's have a fun one tonight.
Making it sound like, oh, hello?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm here. Hello.
What's up, Mama
I
Gwen?
can't call it. I can't call it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I feel you. How was your day?
Oh, this is the start of my long weekend.
Oh yeah,
Mm-hmm.
is that a good thing?
My birthday is Sunday.
I mean, I know that much, so it's a good
I'm
thing.
running away with my children.
Where y'all running away to?
We're gonna go up to this place called the Nordic Inn up in Rhode
Okay,
Island.
okay.
Oh my God. When I tell you lobster and crab and shrimp and all the wonderful seafood you could possibly consume.
Yeah. Well, they say
Oh,
Rhode Island, Boston, they got that seafood for you.
Connecticut too. This New England up here is real. Mm,
Okay.
it's real.
Say
But
less.
what's going on? How was your day?
Man, it was actually okay. It was actually kind of chill. I didn't,
You ain't had to fire nobody, did you?
I ain't had to fire nobody.
Thank God.
Mm-mm. So I was cool.
Not now, but
Mm-mm.
just keep
Right.
eating.
Yeah. Yeah. They came in and, you know, did what they're
Wait, I
supposed to do.
lost you. Where'd you go?
I'm right here.
Wait. Come back, little Sheba. Hold on. Wait a
What?
minute. It's me. Wait, it's my headset. Sorry.
Lord Jesus.
My dog is getting on my nerves.
Oh.
What do you want, little man? Only man in my house. And still want attention. What's wrong with you, male species?
Mm-hmm. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Get that man some attention.
2 legs, 4 legs, y'all just all want some attention.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing
Did
wrong
you go to
with
work
it.
today?
Yeah, I went to work today.
Okay.
Yeah, I went to work. Matter of fact,
How's that quota? How that
man, we
quota
just
looking?
start we just started the month, so it's yeah shit. We starting off behind, but I sold something today, so that put a little juice in the pot. So
Oh, wait a minute now. We sipping on a margarita?
margarita, you
A
know,
margarita.
you know, gotta have something since I got a damn full bar.
Hey, and aspirin's good, but liquor's quicker.
Liquor's quicker. Shit. Liquor's quicker, man. You know what I'm saying?
We'll take care of what ails you.
Trying to tell you.
Nothing wrong with a nice elixir after the end of the day.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Shit.
I used to tell people, we used to watch the shows like Dick Van Dyke and all of that and
Oh
Bewitched.
yeah.
Every time they came home, they had a drink in their hand.
Drink in their hand.
Drink in their hand. Now they couldn't sleep in the bed together, but they'll put that drink in their hand.
All day long. all day long.
They sleep in separate beds, Lucy and Ricky, but they had them drinks when they wanted.
They sure did.
They sure is. Sure is.
Mm-hmm.
What's the topic for tonight?
It's an easy topic. Should I approach you or leave you alone?
Oh, now you know. Okay, maybe you don't want me on this panel tonight.
No, this is talking about the modern dating and all of that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people won't even approach people because they feel like somebody could be out of their league, or they're interested. But they don't. It could be a thing of curiosity. It could be overthinking. Mm-hmm. I think most times when people want to approach somebody, I think a lot of times people overthink. I really think that's probably one of the hardest things. People overthinking, and they're so concerned about the risk of rejection. So instead of approaching that person and just finding out, so what? If they got a spouse or something like that, they're going to tell you. Hopefully,
no, they won't.
Potentially,
go ahead, keep going.
But
I'll buy that for a nickel. Go ahead.
Look, but who knows? I still believe there are really honest people in the world, even in the world of this craziness that we got going on. I think there's still genuinely some good people.
Well, can you catapult the good people to the front of the room, because they seem to be in the nosebleed section?
They're hiding,
and we want them to come down further on the court side. Can they come down to the field?
Look. Hopefully,
because it's kind of hard finding the good people anymore. They must be hiding in caves or something, or in bunkers.
Could be.
Yeah. Because all the bad ones got all the attention. They get all the airtime.
Yeah.
And they ain't worth it. They seen too much. They just what mom used to say, you need to go sit down somewhere. That's what they need to do. They need to go sit down somewhere. Take a nap. Take a nap.
Down. I haven't seen
Kenya?
No, I was looking for India, but I see it now. Her thing on here now says altitude advisor, India.
Oh. Well, we all got to change our names, because people just be. If somebody said, you got a doppelganger, Gwen, and I was like, what? He said, yeah, this person got your picture and everything. I pulled it up. Ain't I been carbon copied? I've been Xeroxed, y'all. They done put me through the Rexograph machine.
Yeah, I understand.
No, you can't be me, boo-boo. I don't care how you try.
It's only one and only.
Thank God for that.
Oh, they did, huh? Let me send her. I'll send her a text. When I get off here, I can send her a text. Okay.
Let's see. Who's out here in these TikTok streets?
Y'all done got me fresh out the plantation. I'm like, damn, I'm like Chicken George in here. But anywho, how y'all doing?
What's up, Stuart, man? You good?
I'm great, goddammit. Just hot, sweaty. But anywho, I'm just like everybody else, a working man. But anywho,
man, it's all good, man. We're gonna have a good little topic tonight, man. This the 100 podcast. Shay, what's up? What's up?
Trying to make $1 out of 15 cents.
That's it. We keep it cool on this part. This is not a everything and nothing. Because the stuff I do here, I upload to my YT, so I keep it on a level.
We love that, god dang it. Let me invite my favorite big head light skin.
I don't know. I invited her. Shoot her an invite.
I did. If she don't come, that means she probably in a sorority sister panel, and they probably got some shit going, because I know she invited me to it while I was on route, and then I just checked. It's like, oh, I'm blocked. I can't join.
Oh well.
Lord have mercy. I gotta run for a minute, Marlon. The ex-husband and the kids just walked in.
Okay, do that.
Dang.
I'll be black. Y'all stay
All right.
white there.
Yep. India.
Howdy. Hey,
What's
how are
going on?
you?
How are you?
I'm good. Everything is good. No
Nice.
complaints.
Hey, good, good, good. I had to search. I said, where's India? And I had to look
You know
and
what?
look
Because
and
I'm
look.
trying, listen, I'm trying to get my life in order. So I am in the process of trying to get a business coach. Well, I have a business coach, and he wants me to do all these wonderful things for social media. And that is just not my ministry. And so I've been playing around with names. I've been trying to do different things. So I'm just in an adjustment period with social media currently. And I
There you
really
go.
haven't been on. Listen, y'all, I was so tired. I think I deleted everybody.
Look, I hadn't been on in the past 2 weeks because I was out the country. So
Oh, where'd you go?
Greece.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful. No, I've been working, so I haven't been on. I actually went back to flying, so I've been in the air and I haven't
Okay.
done anything. So I yes, how was Greece?
Oh, Greece was a vibe, man. Greece is a
Nice.
vibe. We hit all the islands, even hit Turkey as well. So it was a whole
Nice.
vibe, man. Margarita.
Nice.
I'm drinking a margarita.
Oh, wonderful. Now I'm meal prepping because I have to leave out to go to work.
Where
And
you gonna
I'm
be flying
trying,
off to?
I have a schedule, but I just know I'm going to be there. So I don't know anything. As long as I'm in position, it don't matter where I go.
That's right.
Um, so I'm getting the kids, I'm meal prepping food so they can just grab and warm up and go. So don't nobody
Hmm.
call me to DoorDash. Nothing.
Yeah, I know how that goes.
So that is
Okay.
it. But yeah, I'm working on it. I will say this. Social media is very it has become a job to me. And I don't feel like I want it to be a job, but I know it has to be in some certain capacities when you're trying to do business. So for me, I kind of have stayed off and realized that I need to pay for automation. I need to pay for certain things.
Hmm.
Um, like a social media manager, a social media or whoever does posts. I need to find a company that does that because I don't mind doing this. This is fun. Yes, you can have strawberries. Thank you. So I think me editing and finding pictures and coming up with topics and stuff like that, I don't desire it right now. Maybe I just have too much on my plate.
I got you. Hey, well,
Yeah.
Stoic Conception said you can just automate it. Hey,
What do you
Juju,
mean? To
how are
what
you,
Mm,
capacity?
Juju?
like with a lot of things you do, they got stuff where you can just put like, let's say you have an idea of what you want to do or something like that, like a topic thing. You just throw like a
Mm.
think tank thing, and it'll create different topics from it, from your
Hmm.
idea. And then some thing like you can even do Chat GPT where they'll even create a picture for it. You
Yep.
just automate it.
You know what?
And
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not even that tech savvy. Here's the thing. I think it's a laziness for me currently, and it isn't because this is the only thing I do. I'm working on. I have been presented with an honorary doctorate, but I'm also working on a doctorate, and I
mm-hmm.
just relocated back to Georgia from Maryland. So for me, I think I just have so much on my plate, and I'm writing, and I'm trying to
Okay.
save for a house. I just have too much on my plate. I would rather pay a company to just get stuff out there
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
and then me even sitting down, I don't have enough time. I think that's what it is. I don't have enough time. So so
Okay.
honestly, I'm going to pay for the service and I'm not going to touch it probably to the beginning of the year because I think it's too much on my plate right now, honestly.
Alrighty.
Well,
But
then just
yes,
keep in
please.
mind though, if you do that, you still need to be able to check in on it so that when you do get ready to put yourself in it, you got to know how it's been moving.
Right. So
Mm-hmm.
I think that's why I'm going to I think I'm going to slow down. So I think the gentleman, I love the guy that I'm working with. I think he's great at what he's doing, but he also has a wife, right? And so his wife handles the other like I don't think people understand when you are I'm a single mom. right? And it has nothing to do with it. But I'm a single mom and I'm the last of the living of my immediate family. And so I really have to put things in place for things to work for me. Like I have not had a break for myself since I have gotten up this morning. So for me, it's typically like that. And I honestly just listened to a message from Mike Todd about like I listen to everybody. So I don't have a specific person. If it's speaking to my soul and I'm gonna open the Bible and read about it, I'm gonna do it. But about learning how to rest, taking a day for yourself.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm learning that part is just as important to be good.
Oh yeah, absolutely, absolutely. That's important though. You gotta take that time for yourself. So you know that's important.
Yeah,
Self
I
care.
suck at that. What's the topic for tonight?
Should I approach you or leave you alone?
Mm, on a first encounter?
You said what?
On a first encounter?
Well, I mean, no, so like how people have that admiration, they'll see somebody and they're just like, should I approach this person or should I just leave them alone? Feeling like, a little bit of like inadequacy where they feel like, oh, this person is not going to be interested in me. Or, people have in the dating world today, talking to people got a real high sense of fear of rejection. Nobody wants to feel rejected. So a lot of times people will not approach someone that they have an interest in or they're admiring from a distance or whatever because the more of the fear is controlling what they're actually going to do.
I get really turned off when people don't approach me. So like I've been in situations like actually recently. We had
Stephanie, what's
14
up?
pass. Hey Stephanie, we had 14 passengers on the plane, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they both rode with me from Little Rock to Nashville, Nashville to Atlanta. But they was cool, so like didn't mind giving them drinks and things like that. But I wasn't flirting with them or anything like that. I like a good vibe on the plane. When it was rainy, we was delayed. I just was trying to make everybody's day pleasant.
Yeah.
And two of the guys that was in my section, I noticed we had some open seats, so like I moved them up, but I set them right next to each other, like on the opposite side, right?
Right.
And
Mm-hmm.
then when I got like, let me go back. So when we got off the first flight, one of the guys was like, "Oh, thank you, beautiful." I just was like, "Oh, you think I'm beautiful?" Oh, like, and I said that, but I was, just laughing as he was getting off the plane, but just kikiing with him. So then, lo
Right.
and behold, they didn't know that they were going to be on my next flight. I didn't know they were going to be on my next flight either. So when I realized they were both on my flight, I set them in the same row. And when the plane took off, I didn't talk because we didn't have anything to do. We had 14 people with
What's up,
185
neighbor?
seats. So we
Chill.
chatting, and I was like, "Oh, let me go get my number. Let me go write my number down, and I'm gonna give it to you." So I gave them both my number. Um,
So you shot your
and
shot, huh?
then,
The 2-man play is
but
diabolical, but what you love.
no. But I wasn't looking at it like that because here's the thing: it didn't have to be that situation. Like everybody you meet, you don't have to date. It just so happened they both expressed they live in Georgia. I'm like, that's cool. They do handiwork or whatever the case may be. I'm like, that's cool. There was just a good vibe. Like, just as if I would have
I
met
dig
y'all
that.
out. Yeah, it was a good vibe. So lo and
Yeah.
behold, when I talked to one of the guys over the phone, he was like, I was just waiting back to try to see how to approach you. And I said, what if you was never on my other flight? Or what if I wasn't as nice? You know what I'm saying? As I was, you would have missed the opportunity to meet a cool person or whatever. So I have an issue when men are trying to play the back. Like, if you want me, come get me. Hey, my name is, this is what it is. I like when men are assertive. You know what
Mm.
I'm saying?
Yeah. No, that's
Yeah.
cool.
I was about to say
Both.
in today's world and everything like that, a lot of guys when they do something similar to that, they get shut the fuck down. So they ain't gonna they guys play a number game. That's why you see like on these reels, like on Facebook and everything, guys come up with like a whole damn skit, compliments and everything like that to try to get your attention like that. Me, if I'm outside, I'm just doing me. I'm not studying nobody or what like that. Now, if I come and approach you, I'm looking for one thing. That's the reality. Because from my experiences, I got like people who I genuinely like, and I had like a thing with, like a relationship with. It just happened randomly. We were just around each other, and we just saw something. It's like I didn't really approach the neighbor, but we had a connection. It's like, oh, let's continue this. So
Mm-hmm.
that's just me specifically. So me, I'm not gonna ever approach a chick because like if I approach you, I want some buns. I'm gonna be real with you
But
because when
does it have to? Does it have to be that way?
I'm talking about me. I'm talking about me.
Oh, okay.
I can't speak
Right.
for them because again,
Right.
like me, I'm a guy that just started getting out in the world. And again, from my experience, the best relationships or the best time I had at one, it would just happen by random occurrence. I didn't try to go get them. They had no, I guess, overt interest in me. We would just around each other and we just started talking or like that. So that's what I just look for in a sense. So if I'm
But I
coming
don't.
after you, I'm coming after them buns. I'm sorry.
But but no. But here's the thing. Here's how I look at it. The men that I was speaking to, it was like, yes, I guess at the in the end, I found out there was some interest, right? But
Mm-hmm.
to me, I just felt like, oh, y'all cool. We can have a conversation. But for them, it was like, oh, I thought she was cute. There was an interest. You know what I'm saying? And you was cool. And I was like, why? Because I'm a flight attendant. Like you thought, I don't know, just a stigma. I don't know what people be thinking. But
Hola.
I'm like, when I go home, this makeup comes off, and baby, I probably look homeless. So
Hey,
so for me, it's just like I'm not what I present. That's a uniform, and I have to be that way. But I do prefer country. Like I love a good country man. A good country man. I'm talking about. He probably got 1,300 people from his city. That everybody went to high school with. He know. Like I think that is just so attractive. Compared to, I guess, what my lifestyle is. So I didn't think they were shooting a shot until I talked to them. And one of the guys was like, I felt some way that you set me in a row with him. Like, that was bold. And I was like, well, you didn't have to sit there and take the free drink. I just was being nice. I didn't know you didn't like. I mean, how do I know if you don't tell me? Like, what did Favor say? How do I know you like me if you don't give me money? So,
that's crazy work.
That's crazy.
That's
no, no,
crazy
no.
work.
But how do I know if you don't say you like me? Like, or not like me, hey, my name is so and so, I would love to take you out. It wasn't until I got them one on one. And then lo and behold, they had given each other number, like they exchanged numbers and they became friends because they both do handiwork. One in South Georgia, one up, in Cobb. So I was like, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
You done made a brotherhood happen. Look at God.
Look
Won't
at
he
it,
do
right?
it?
Right? A
Yeah.
whole brotherhood.
Yeah. I joke and I was like, may the odds be in your favor, but I didn't mean it. Like I'm a cool person. When I get on that plane, the check clears on the 20th. Let me do my job, make it easy, and come home to my family, and that's it.
No doubt. No doubt. Well, let's
So
jump
was
into
that
some
rude?
more parts of it, right?
Was that rude
Um,
though?
you said what?
Was that rude?
No, that's not rude. I mean,
No.
it's like how Stoic is, where he's at in his particular realm right now, what he's looking for. What you said to them is you put it out there, did not have any particular expectations of what it was going to be, but then something transpired with it where, hey, you know what, ended up being some cool cats. You don't know which one you
Mm-hmm.
might want to deal with, but or you can not deal with it at all. It can just be, hey,
Yeah.
some type of
Mm-hmm.
service. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So no,
Yeah.
I don't see nothing wrong with that. I mean, it just depends on where you at with things.
Yeah.
You
Mm,
know and that's being honest with yourself. But here let's push it on. Everybody that's just joining us, 100 podcast. We ain't got a pretty cool little topic tonight. We're not gonna be here for a long time, but we'll be here for a good time. Should I approach you or leave you alone? So, um, have social media and dating culture made approaching harder?
Yes and no. Nowadays people can approach women non face to face. They can go to DM. They can you can talk. Let's say me and her talking right now on the panel and everything like that. But I can text her in her DMs while we on the panel and probably get her number or like that because she just like how to do it. So it's a yes or no. I think because people are now seeing people in action, they'll probably have that psychological trigger. Like, man, I'm not as charismatic as him. Man, I don't have I can't be like him. Or dang, I ain't tall like this guy. Like you see people like Dennis Duke or something like that. Dude, like 6 feet, 200 something pound, and again, the reaction from women are way different from people like him. They'll go up to him, and people will see that like, well, I don't have that reaction, so dang, I can't like that, and they'll just get cold feet. So I think it's a boost because when you start seeing other people do things, some people take the initiative. Let me try that. Let me take some what he doing. Let me take this, and they'll work it out, and then they'll actually be like a salesman. Go out and talk. Okay, she rejected me. Let me go to this girl, and then they'll try to mimic them. And some people get results. Other people they see it and they get cold feet. They become cowardice because like it's like, come on, bro, you got to take a chance.
So you said something about like DMs, right? So do you think people expect the DM instead of a real life conversation?
And people, at least my age and under, yeah,
So
I've seen too many people
what's your age?
I'm 30. I just turned 30 last month.
Oh.
Well, I'm sorry, 2 months ago. 2 months ago, in April.
Okay. All right. Well, cool. I got kids your age. No, for real.
Hey, you look young. I'm thinking like you like what, late 30s, maybe early 40s. So hey, I mean, you got kids be up my age. 30, hey,
the kid 34 and 34 is the oldest kid. So no. No. With this, I knew you were young when you say, man, when you made that statement earlier where you said, yo, I'm just really now getting out there, like out there.
Yeah.
I knew, what I'm saying, where that was at though. But that's cool though. I mean, you're at that age, you're at that pinnacle point in your life where your 20s, you're supposed to be doing all kind of dumb stuff theoretically. But then when you hit them 30s, it's like, all right, okay, let me buckle down. Let me really put some things in perspective, right? Not saying that you're not putting things in perspective in your 20s.
Yeah.
But, 30s, you need to already have an idea.
Yeah, and I agree with you on it because I started late because my mom sheltered us as a kid. She came from a family from Chicago. She saw some stuff, so she was like, "Hey, don't go outside." So I went through high school, then college, then grad school. So I really did not get a sense of the world. I was just stuck in a bubble. Then when I got like my first car by myself at 27 and I started actually traveling, that's when it's like, oh dang, I can actually do something because all I needed was electricity, a computer or TV, and internet. And that was my life. Like, there was like the concept of, traveling or the world itself was a foreign concept to me. Like New York still seemed like a faraway place, even though I had the money, the time to do it. But because I never actually did it, I'm comfortable here. I got complacent until I took a trip by myself and it's like, holy shit, New York ain't a dream. It's actually can be within my grasp.
So that's
what I mean. Yeah, so that's what I mean where it's like, I'm just getting out because now it's like all these years I missed out on this. And so I'm trying to like recoup all the years I missed within like a very short time span. So then like, let's say 35, then I try to settle down because like, I've actually seen some things while I got the youth, the money and the free time. I don't got no punk old kids. I don't got no wife. So it's like, hey, about to be the best time of your life before, somebody ruin it with a bill or a headache.
Look, it'll be cool, man. Trust me. What's going on? Hey, a Libra thing. What's good? Nisi, what's good? I was joking with Indian when I said about shooting your shot, but to lead into where I was talking about, has shooting your shot become too performative? What do you guys think? Thank you for the heart, me.
I don't think so. I think I'm 43. I'll be 44. I feel like I would rather someone say, hey, I'm interested in you. I would like to get to know you. I believe in giving people an opportunity. Like, I don't know, not just like in that way, but I feel like personally, say what you want to say. And then if it don't line up, go another route. Like I've been in situations where I've had a guy that was fond of me, and at some point I was fond of him. And he was like, I just am not in the place where I can give you what you want. But so when he said it, I was like, it's electric because I'm gonna slide. You think I'm about to wait around for you to figure out what you want to, what you trying to do? And I
Yeah.
respect him for letting me know, so now I can move on. So I don't think it's performative. I would like, if at this big grown age, hey, I would love to take you out, or hi, my name is so and so. It gets weird at 43 when men can't say what they want to say, and now I got to try to figure it out. I think it's corny.
So, so
Feel you.
from my end, I would definitely say it is performative. Now, again, I'm an oddball in this thing because again, like I was sheltered for most of my life and everything. So me, I'm an upfront person or like that. So let's just say hypothetically, I just randomly meet her either at a cafe or something like that, or I shoot a shot at my DM. I would start out and say, "Is it India?" Make sure I get your name right.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So I would say, "How do you miss?" I ain't gonna say miss because that's an age thing, but
No,
how
no,
did
no. I
India?
don't feel no type of way because from the
No.
south, I
Because
was taught to
obviously,
hear.
I wouldn't know your age if I'm just shooting my
Yeah,
shot. I wouldn't know
yeah,
my age, so I can't. It's kind of weird, I
right.
know now, but but still, but like, I mean, howdy, India. How'd your day treating you? Fine, welcome back to yourself. That'd be like my start out thing. But
Right.
the thing that I'm getting, at least in Mississippi, is not too many people know words, so they'll get cut off by what's with all these words. It's like, god damn it, like, huh? So it's like for me specifically, it's almost like I gotta find a certain balance because I'm looking for somebody that's like me. I'm talking about like something that has like that loves to read or something like that. So I won't have like a language barrier because certain girls they like certain thing and it's like I ain't that. Like in my childhood or growing up, most girls like hood guys. You can hear by the way I talk. I ain't a hood nigga. I'm just not. So
Right.
you gotta act a certain way to get certain people, and if majority of your people, or at least the people you're surrounded by, like a certain thing, you got to be that. Because chances are you just not as it. They'll probably take the date, but it's like you just not what for me. So now it's like, do I lie to you like everybody else do, or I be
Yeah.
myself?
I
I
dig
think
that.
being yourself, so you gonna get what you want. Like I
Yeah.
think it's some people that's gonna do what you like, whether even if it's unorthodox. I think the lying part is the corny part. Like, let me know. It might be some people who down with. I always say it. I hate to say it like this. It might be some people down with the fuck shit that you want. Like, just be honest. Like, I
Yeah,
hate when men
yeah.
say they don't like women that wear makeup, but you specifically went after somebody that wear makeup and then get mad when she show up in makeup. Find somebody that you want and keep it moving. That's it.
Yeah. DJ,
Yep.
what's up, man? What's good? What's
Hey.
good?
Hey, what's up? What's up?
Man.
Okay, so I'm noticing it is should I approach you or leave you alone?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say do what you feel. If you feel like you should approach me, approach me. If you feel like you should leave me alone, leave me alone. And it's crazy because not too long ago I was questioning you know, am I or do I intimidate people when I be out? Because I will go out by myself. I will go to a bar and sit at the bar by myself. And sometimes I might
That's
get people
cool.
that approach me, and sometimes I might not. And when I don't, I be feeling like, am I intimidating people? Like, do I make people feel like, no, don't approach me
Yeah.
type of thing? So, but yeah, I feel like with that question, like I feel like do what you feel. You feel like you should or not?
No, nigga, move.
Well, I got kids in here, so I'm a mute. But
Yeah, I got you, man.
yeah.
um, so do you with that approach and everything, right? And thinking about the social media, because the question kind of stemmed around also how has social media and the dating culture, made it approaching harder. Or do you think that means that people are like more guarded right now in that aspect?
As far as like not wanting or wanting to approach me, but not approaching me.
Well, it's the when I say like the dating culture has made it approaching harder. Is it harder because people are more guarded or not?
Okay, so me, I don't feel like it's a guarded thing. I don't.
Okay. Okay.
I don't think it's a guarded thing. I just think people got a misconception on what dating is because they see it from social media, and it's like that's not real life. It's almost like corn. You know, corn. You're like, okay, this is what this is, and then you actually get down and think of it.
Right.
Nah, this ain't that, my boy. You really ran to something totally different. Certain girls is like that, but nah, that's not majority of people. Now you look crazy.
That's not reality. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So here, number 3. So when we're thinking about approachable, right? And I know India's probably going to chime in on this one too. What signals make someone approachable? Is it eye contact? as my man put up the eyeball. Is it the smiling? Is it the body language? Is it the energy? Or, do people sometimes unintentionally look unavailable?
I feel like it could be all of those things depending on the approachee. Is that a word?
No, I don't know if it is. It is or it isn't.
It's like if I feel like it's their comfort zone. So like if their comfort zone is the eye contact, oh okay, you know what I mean? Or if their comfort zone is the body language, okay, this woman is, you know what I'm saying, da 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 da. I can go ahead and approach her. I feel like it might be more of the approacher.
Okay.
On that one.
I dig that.
For me, it's all about reciprocation and just the energy around it. Because let's say I try to shoot my shot at Libra, and she just give me kind of nonchalant answer, nothing I can really go off of. I'm not about to shoot shots in the dark, and I ain't gonna mind read. Let's say she really interested, but she just playing hard to get. I'm just taking my opinion and I'm going home because I'm not about to try to read a muted thing. Now, if she more.
I'm sorry, I don't want to cut you off, but that's a problem for me because I might not be giving that off intentionally. Like I might want to be approached, but see, I feel like now I didn't ran you away for now. I don't even know how I ran you away. You know what I'm saying?
But like I said though, that's why I said reciprocity. Because if you just reciprocate and just have a dialogue, I can fish out like cues and everything like that from there. Like I'm like that. The more you talk, the more I can clearly see if you interested or not. Because obviously, if it's cut short, you're not interested.
But you have to approach me in order to figure that out.
Yeah, I know that. But
you said the more I talk.
I said, well, if I approach you and it's very short, terse, everything like that, I'm assuming just from my experience, you don't want to be talked to. Or
that's after the approach, though. You figured that out after the approach. Okay,
that's what I'm saying. So that's why I say I'm looking for reciprocity. If she don't reciprocate, what am I doing here still?
Yeah, well, that's understandable, but it deserves that approach though, because you never know.
Libra, who you got approaching you, girl?
What's up, big guy? I ain't got the right ones approaching me. How about that?
Hey, here we go.
Okay.
Well, so that leads me to that other part. Do you unintentionally look unavailable?
I don't. I just be in my own zone.
I would say probably
a lot.
Like I would say I do.
And I feel like if you have the guts and the courage to approach me, I feel like you deserve a conversation at least.
I think sometimes I am unapproachable, not approachable.
Why do you feel like you're not approachable?
I don't mean to, but I do give off mixed signals. And it's not. It depends on what's going on, where my mind is. But it isn't like if I'm in a setting where I can actually engage in conversation, I will. But when I'm out, sometimes I don't look inviting. Like I beat it myself. Hey, howdy.
And that's how I feel sometimes. I said what I said about being intimidated. Like I feel like some men might be intimidated by me and don't want to approach me because they are intimidated.
But it might not be an intimidation. It honestly could be, like I said, it's an assertiveness. I wish people were more assertive. And
Mm-hmm.
sometimes I don't get that because I'm forward. At this point, we're adults. So there's nothing like I think it's I know people don't like rejection and it may happen, but I think to have the conversation and then shoulda, coulda, woulda, or we don't know, like I don't have time for that. I don't my schedule's too busy for that. Tell me what you want so I can say whether or not I agree with it.
So I got a question for you. Are you a person that would approach another person yourself?
Yeah, if I want it, absolutely.
Yeah, okay, okay.
Yeah, I
Clock
would
it.
approach.
Clock it.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, I
What's up?
definitely would approach.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I
Okay.
think not a lot of times my life doesn't align up with people. You know, I don't have like there's a lot of factors that I have to take into consideration when I'm dating, and I give people the option to say whether or not they want to be a part of it. So
Okay.
And you ain't doing no approaching.
I actually would if I wanted. I definitely like if I want you, I'm gonna approach you. Like I'm not gonna listen. I don't let. I tell people this, I'm not gonna let my boyfriend stand in the way of my husband. I'm not gonna let like when men tell me they just got a girlfriend. Oh, I'm not gonna let your girlfriend stand in the way of my husband. Like I'm not gonna take nobody's man. But we grown out here. Good luck to you, man.
Hey, I
All
think
right.
you're bad. That what anything. I think you're bad.
No, no, no. I'm not.
I
I'm a
think
girl.
you're bad.
I'm a girl's girl all day long. I don't want nobody's husband. But if you talking about like, oh, that's my boyfriend, and it's good luck. May the odds be in your favor because
Yo, you cold, India. You cold.
I'm not letting nobody stand in the way of me. My even if I had a boyfriend, he not standing in the way of my husband. If a man show up and I love you and I want to do right by you, and somebody else ain't doing their part, toodaloo,
It's a cold world out here. Yeah.
Boy, it's cold out here.
I'm telling you.
Dang, man. Man,
Hey,
I
Well, I'm
don't even know how
enjoying
to take
life.
that right there.
Yeah.
I mean, like, so what is oh man,
No, no,
so
no. But I'm being honest. So if, like,
no,
for
I get that.
instance,
I get
no,
that.
no, no. But I'm not saying it from a, like if there's a man who is not sure about himself or don't know what he wants, and then there's another person that steps up to the plate to be like, hey, I can see life with you. I want to do this, and it's not about a financial aspect. It's the chemistry of it. Are we aligned? Are Can we go forward together? If that is the case, I'm not letting my boyfriend get in the way of my husband.
Okay.
damn.
Man, look.
Look,
Oh boy.
Would you
I
let don't say it? Don't please don't say it like that because y'all know how many men that just have had placeholders and have found the woman that they really love.
I wasn't saying anything. I was
no.
just
Yeah,
saying I'm calling it what it is. That's tough as hell. No
Yeah,
matter
that's
how you
tough.
look at
Like,
it, man or woman, that's tough.
yeah.
Shoot, I mean, it is what it is.
but here's the thing: I would
Goddamn.
never take anybody's man. Let me start there. I would never take anybody's man. I would never approach anybody's man. But at this point, let me tell you why I think the way that I think. Because when I went to court, when I was a fiance, when my husband, soon to be husband, was unalive, they told me we were cohabitating. We had bank accounts together, we had houses together and things like that. So when people tell me things like that, oh, fiance don't matter, boyfriend don't matter. So I'm more of a literal thinker when it comes down to things. So I'm somebody that don't have to have a big wedding. We going to the courthouse, we making sure things isn't, we have an order. There's a business to life. There's a business to relationship. So, um, yeah, that's kind of just how I see it, but it's not to, because if something happens and you go to court, they're not nice to you. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not nice about it anymore. So yeah, I apologize.
No, don't apologize. Hey, look, I get it. You know?
Oh, man, don't need to
That's just
apologize.
me.
Um,
I mean,
I,
hey.
I understand what you're saying.
I look,
I
I
really do.
understand.
I ain't
Cause
gonna make it no lighter though.
a fiance don't mean nothing. None of that stuff mean nothing. You know what I'm saying?
It
It isn't
doesn't.
until you it is a cultural thing that we have subscribed to think that it holds weight. But go to court and see if some legal aspects of it really hold weight and see how far you go.
Yeah,
So
yeah, that is a fact.
It
yeah.
is.
Yeah.
That
So
is
I'm
a
an
fact.
upstanding person, but if a man isn't giving me what I want and I'm just settling just for um convenience or something like that, or he's settling and I just realize it ain't gonna go nowhere, I don't I don't want to say I don't mind moving on. I don't mind it.
I got you. Let's see. So that everything you just kind of said leads to my next question. This is always funny how everything leads this way. I don't know if I just do this intentionally or not, but
Cause
I think
I'm
you do.
crazy.
say
Oh
what?
my God.
Cause I'm crazy.
I would like to point out that she said that she made that claim. We never said nothing, but I definitely agree.
Man,
Mm,
India are good people, but we know Indy.
yeah.
We know Indy,
Yeah.
so it's cool. So that leads me to the next one, number 4. Are people too afraid of rejection nowadays? This is the sub part to it. Is rejection being taken too personally?
Absolutely.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Even DJ like,
New,
yeah.
these new Negro pens are out here trying to pew pew women for rejecting them. I'm like, bro, it ain't that serious. It's different flavors of women out here. Go to Houston.
I really do. I appreciate. Thank you for letting me know and getting out the way
Yeah, right.
because you're not for me.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yes,
Keita, what's up?
Look at D.O.G. What up?
but
Hey, you see she
Looking
jigging
like
up over there, shaking it up and stuff, man.
Man,
looking like
Look
a
at him.
early
G's on,
2000
man.
album cover.
Hey,
Look at him.
Yeah. Gold chain and everything.
Hey.
Clock it.
yes, like it.
Hey, man. Jazz,
But
what's
yeah,
up? What's up?
I appreciate rejection. When you let me know I'm not for you, thank you. I
Yeah.
Yeah,
appreciate
because I'm
it.
gonna be for somebody
Move on.
else. Thank you. Yeah, I'm gonna
Yes.
move on.
Don't waste my time. Yeah.
So let me ask you guys this, right? Does everyone want certainty before taking a risk?
Everybody
No,
can't
not
have
really.
certainty before taking a risk. That's not a
But
That
problem.
might
that
be a
doesn't mean
hard
that people,
question
some people want it.
because a risk, what's taking a risk?
I mean, anytime you get ready to approach somebody, it's taking a risk because you never
It
know.
is.
Right. So
Yeah.
so like with taking a risk, you can't really consider all of that. It's a risk that you're taking.
Listen, I know people who are married and they still taking risks. So at this
Oh
point,
God. Well, it
So
sounds
I
like they
mean,
don't need
as
to
far
be
as
married.
certainty,
They don't need to be married.
you know,
I mean, I get it. I get it. But that's how I'm looking at life. If people out here taking risks and they marry, I just feel like, well, listen, I don't live like that, but I'm
Yeah,
not about to.
you shouldn't even use that as an example for yourself.
I mean, but
So
it's
the
the truth.
date.
No,
I
I'm
would.
not using it as an example for myself. But what I'm saying is there are married people, not single people. If there are married people out here taking risks in life and you're a single person, what do you have to lose if married people out here are the most single? And it's not a real word. Singlest people I've ever met in my entire life.
But
You know what I'm
that,
saying?
Well,
but
that's a
yeah,
different situation.
that's a double entendre because the single people looking at
Why
it is
is
like,
he
well, what's the
calling
point of me
me?
trying to go out and dating if I see y'all just cheating out here flagrantly? Now I don't even want to date because at this point, is she gonna do the same thing as me? So
I think that's a weak person. Just because one person cheat don't mean everybody gonna cheat. I'm not gonna let what one person has done to me go. I'm not gonna let what one situation that I've seen in life or know that is true. When people don't have any morals, ethics, and character, they'll do anything. I know a
so
lot
so
of happily married people, but I
okay,
also
so
have
this
seen a side of people cheating.
okay, so this is where I gotta disagree with you on because if you work at certain places, it's in front of you. work at a hospital, work at any blue collar job like a factory or warehouse, and damn near everybody is doing it. So that will warp your perception. The same way how white people
Why?
warped our perception. What do you mean why? The same way how white people warped our perception that most black men are in jail. But
But I
there's
think
not a
that's
stat that you can
weak.
say to prove that.
It's
But
weak
again,
thinking. That would be the equivalent of saying all BLK people are on assistance. Well, we know it's a majority of the others that are on assistance. Like we
I
are.
get that,
I
but growing up though, what did we believe growing up? We know that now,
Oh, I
but
didn't believe that. No, I never
but
believed that.
you personalize it. I'm talking about as a group. What do black people believe when they're growing up? Mostly believe these
And that's
stats.
probably why I'm still single, because I don't have a group mentality thinking. So that's
Oh,
what the issue is. I
oh,
feel like just because you see somebody else's marriage, like Coach, Marlon on here, he is a married man and he has a thriving, like, that gives me hope to know that I can get a man that cares for me, and a man, because there are good men out there. You get what I'm saying? So I see examples of good black men. That's the equivalent of me being like, I ain't never met no good black man. It ain't no good black man, but I'll never say that. I'm never
No,
saying
I
that.
get.
he wasn't
Hey,
saying
DJ.
that you that you per se. He says
Yeah.
basically
No, I
as
know.
a whole. Oh, okay.
But I think that's weak thinking. You shouldn't let, like, people do stuff in a gray area to life. And once people realize it's black, white, and gray, you can decide to have good character, morals, and ethics and be a part of what you want to be a part of. The moment you decide, like it's a lot of people that settle because they don't want to keep trying to have what's better. I'm not settling for nothing less than what I feel like I deserve. And if that means I never get married, so be it. I won't ever get married because I'm not going to settle.
I hear
Okay,
that.
so then my next question is this then for you. If we see that not too many people are 10 toes down on themselves, they 8 toes down like Dion, who gonna choose the hard life? Who is willing to say, I'm gonna choose a hard life just to stay on principle, or they gonna just go with the crowd?
Oh, but why would my life be hard? I'm okay. I just desire companionship. I can get companionship. Like why
You're
would my
missing the
life be
point. You're missing the
hard?
point. You're missing the point on the
I
semantic.
understand what you're
What I'm
saying. So
saying
why
is,
would I go with the crowd? You're wrong, sir.
no, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about just the group mentality, the collective. Because again, if we look at how we as a collective move, they not moving like you. So I'm speaking from their point of view. If I see this and everything like that, and if I try to be myself and everything, and it doesn't produce result, yes, it could, but at least, and I'm talking about from now, not in no future type setting, but from right now, from my personal thinking right now, who would try to do that? Generally, the same way how we don't have leaders like we did back in the day,
But you
because
sound
we saw that.
but you sound like the white women I work with in the airlines. When their husbands divorce them, they go get another husband and be on husband number 4 and 5. I don't have to be on husband number 4 or 5 to take care of my 2 children. It's okay to have standards and boundaries. So that's all Marlon is saying. I prefer to have standards and boundaries. I don't care what's going on in society. I don't even, not to be funny, like, you are an entity of yourself, right? Meaning that you can go with the flow or you could be a part of the masses or sheeple. We don't have to be when it comes down to relationship. It's okay. Like, I live in Atlanta. You know how many times I hear the legitimate quiet stuff all the time about, you know what I'm saying, about the others, and they do stuff. I live in a situation where I don't have to be a part of it. I could be a part of the church crowd. I could be a part of the singles. I could be a part of, doing better things. I don't have to be gay for the stay because it's happening. I mean, I'm being honest.
I got it.
He
Okay.
being gay for pay. That's crazy.
Do you know how many people move to Atlanta and scared to go back home to their family because they done told them they gonna make it? They living in storage units and sleeping with all type of people. That's what I'm saying. You have a choice, and I'm not gonna let with one bad situation that I've seen ruin that I've seen perfect marriages. That's all.
Right.
But that example kind of again goes back to my point. How many people you see are going to actually stand 10 toes down on principle when people will lie, cheat, and try to bring a facade, then try to be what they really want to be. That's all I'm
Because a lot
saying.
of
And
people
again,
settle. That's what I'm saying. A lot of people settle. I know people right now who are settling to have a husband, and that's what they've decided to do, or
so
to have a
so
wife.
yeah. So now we're getting somewhere. But then my question is, but why though?
That's on them. I serve Jesus, right? And some people that do that, like when I go to heaven, I have to account for me. And some people are not scared of our Lord and Savior. So I am very much so afraid of playing with God. So with that being the case, I don't play with God, right? I know where I've come from. It's just having a standard. Like I'm somebody who wants to live out of the country 6 months on, 6 months off. What if the man out, I'm not, I may not be for everybody, and that's okay. That's all I'm saying. Just because it's happening don't mean I have to go along. I could be a weirdo. So
All right. I guess we land on that part.
yeah.
um, but no, I like the dialogue we got going right here.
Yeah.
This is cool. So back on that same point of are
Yeah.
people too afraid of rejection nowadays? Um, is vulnerability disappearing?
Oh, yes.
Of course, especially in guys. Hell yeah.
But
Yeah, I'm
why?
gonna have to agree with that because I don't. Well, let me back up. I believe it's disappearing, but I think the reason why it's disappearing is I don't think I don't think people in general, not saying anyone here, just people in
Yeah.
general, don't create or allow a safe space for people to be vulnerable in the beginning. I think they look at it as a form of some type of weakness, and they go, "Well, no, you can't. You can't be. I'm not going to be vulnerable because, oh, if you're vulnerable, then you're going to look at this person in a different light, right? You're going to look them as they're weak, where in actuality they're actually being pretty strong by being vulnerable. I think there are times. I think times where society and people in general will look at things and call it a weakness, but in reality, it's actually more of a strength. I think vulnerability is a strength, hands down,
Absolutely.
hands down, because it takes a lot for a person to sit there and tell you something that hurts, or to be able to talk about it, or you've created some type of level of some type of safe space for them to say, hey, this is what happened to me, and this is why I moved this particular way in this direction. Just my thought.
Okay,
You
so with
know.
me being honest, is that a turn off then? Is that for me being like this is so when I enter into companionship and getting to know people, I tell them the truth up front. Now, if a man, not to say if a man is a man, but sometimes being with certain people, there is a lot of give and take. I understand the
Mhm.
way I operate as a single woman. I can't go into a relationship this way. That I'm aware of, meaning that like some things about me will unalive to itself. You know what I'm saying? It
Yeah.
will, it like that's how a relationship is. You know what I'm saying? Like because I
Yeah.
love you, I'm willing to change certain aspects so we can come together to be on the same page.
No, and I'm with you on that. You know what I mean? That's understanding who you are and knowing that there are things that when the right person comes along, that there are things that you would modify with yourself. That's human nature. We all should be able to modify something because nobody wants a robot. Nobody wants a person who is thinking the same way that they're thinking, doing the same things they're doing, moving how they're moving all the same exact way. That's boring. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
So
Absolutely. But I think
yeah.
it's so dope when people are so different from me. Like just like I can slow down if need be, but to meet a man and he says, I like what you do, I'm gonna change my job. I'm like, wait a minute, that's not safe. Like, not saying that my job isn't safe, but a man to just give up himself and be like, I like what you do, I'm just gonna change. I think that's like, what is your plan? I wanna know what your plan is. I'm willing to roll with you if you got a good plan.
Yeah, yeah. To your point, yeah, definitely. If it's a plan in place, definitely if it's a plan in place.
Yeah, but
Can't just
sometimes you
be
don't
willy
get
nilly
that.
in out here.
But the question you asked was the vulnerability rare?
Is
Uh,
vulnerability disappearing?
Definitely disappearing.
Yeah.
it depends on what group you're in, because some people are very forward, and it doesn't mean that they're not being vulnerable. They're being so honesty and vulnerability is the same thing, right? Can we say that?
No.
I can't say that.
Okay.
I can't say that. The reason why I can't say vulnerability and honesty is the same thing. I understand why you're putting the two together. I think honesty is something that a person gives another person about a particular instance or something about a particular situation. A
Okay.
vulnerability is a thing of I'm being vulnerable for something that has impacted my life directly, and I want to be vulnerable about it with you so that you understand why my thought process could be a certain type of way. That's
So
how I
maybe
think.
maybe two things can be true at the same time, meaning that
Maybe,
yeah,
maybe.
so I think that could be the case where you have a situation where you are vulnerable to someone and honest about it. So that is an honesty and a vulnerability about it. And I don't think I think a lot of people do it, they just do it in their own way. Like I had a guy tell me something and he was so nervous to tell me. And I'm like, whether it's what I want to hear, I'd rather hear the truth. That's just me. Just tell me the truth.
Right. I'm with you. I'm with you. Okay.
Yeah, I'll tell a girl the truth. I'm not gonna be vulnerable. That's just not me. Because the few times that I did do that, it backfired, and I'm just like, yeah, let me just not do this. And again,
Oh,
you could have a girl and be like, you know, what, you could be vulnerable with me, but again, it's just an age old argument. If I see 10
Man,
lines on the street, how do I know you the one that's simple? I ain't about to take that chance.
I'm gonna tell you, keep living, man.
yeah. There's
Keep
plenty of
living.
beautiful people out there that will do.
Yeah, keep
Yeah, but
living,
I
brother.
don't know them. And again, I would rather just handle it myself. I've been doing it for a year, and in a very short time of that actually try to date people, it never worked. If I can't be vulnerable to my own mom, if I can't be vulnerable to people I even trusted, so what makes you think I'm gonna be vulnerable for the next chick? That don't make sense to me. So
But your logic
Well,
doesn't make
that's two
sense.
different type of vulnerabilities, though.
Yeah.
It's hard for kids to be vulnerable with their parents. It's hard.
hmm And I don't
Like
mean it from
I'm
a
telling you,
disrespectful way.
so so, so
as a man that's turning 50 years old, that's a challenge to do. That's hard.
but I got a question. Don't men look for women that's similar to their mom?
You should never.
Well, I
So you
disagree
said
with
we should
that.
never.
You
I'm just saying,
should.
like,
I think you should.
yeah. So
Why?
again, I'm
Because if you had like the reason I say that, right? My wife and my mom have so many similarities,
Okay.
right? And when you look at the similar when I personally look at the similarities and understanding that there is a difference, there is the wife that I seen my mom be to my dad made me want a wife like my dad had.
Well, can I give you an example? The
Oh
reason why I
yeah,
said, okay, the reason why I said you should never, right? Although we would like to say we know our parents, sometimes we don't know the life that they've lived. So for me, it helps me to have more of a heart for my parents
yeah.
about the
Hmm.
way that they grew up, because my parents grew up very tragic. So it helps me to have a heart for them. Now, what it doesn't do for me in this present time to be like, you know what? I would want somebody like them because their life circumstances shaped the way that they are. So, like, prime example, the gentleman above said that because his mom seen certain things, she raised them a certain way. And what I've understood about raising children is that we are raising them for a world that don't exist versus raising them from a world that we came from, or an era that we came from that will not exist when it's time for them to do life. So for me, I have an understanding of how my parents grew up. I have had great examples of marriage, of relationships and family. I've gotten an opportunity to see that. But I also understand that maybe some of the hard things that may have happened in their life has shaped who they are and they can't move past it. And so it keeps them stuck to a certain degree. That's why I said maybe not.
And I get that, you know. So everybody's gonna have a different perception on it. You know what I mean? You know, that's your perception on it. You know, my perception was different because, you know, I was in position to see the struggles. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't something that was hidden from me. I seen the good. I seen, you know, what they allowed me to see, of course, but I wasn't a dumb kid. I recognized, I knew what it was. I didn't have to speak on it. You know what I mean? So, but I seen through the struggle of things and how things were going. I was able to see, you know, my dad stick around with things. I was able to see my mom stick around, you know. So I always strive to have that type of relationship. But I understood that for me to have that type of relationship, I needed to step into that level of maturity in the realm of how they were. You know, people that know me my entire life would be like, man, you are so much like your dad, right? And people that again know me and everything and know my wife, they go, man, your wife is so much like your mom. So for me, it was honestly a breath of fresh air to know that how my mom not only loved me, loved my dad when he was here and whatnot, that I have someone that's in the same capacity that can do the same thing. I don't need my wife to mother me, but but what I'm getting from my wife is doing the things that my mother did, for the example that my mother set, you know, that I saw how she treated my father. You know what I'm saying? So, and to see that I'm getting treated the same way, seeing that I'm getting the vulnerability, I'm getting the trust, I'm getting the, you know, the laughter, the banter and everything and all that. Yeah, for me, yeah, I realized through past marriages that were failed marriages was I was seeking someone, but I wasn't sure what I was seeking. And until my wife now, I realized, wow, what I really was seeking was someone that had the characteristics and similarities up to my own mother. Because those are the characteristics that raised me, that built my foundation. If that makes any sense.
It makes
Yeah, I
sense
understand.
because again, like my perception of women is based around my mom, the good and the bad. My first
Yeah.
love was like my mom, but in the inverse. So pretty much the mom that I got, she was, you know, a shitbag. It is what it is. However, what people saw my mom in her younger days, that's what my first love was. And when I started comparing us to how my mom and my dad met, it was like on like a mirror. It was like I was living my dad and my mom's life when they was in college or like that. I didn't get to see that from my mom because my mom, you know, hurt and everything like that by the time I came rolling down the tube. But when she started seeing us, she's like, oh, you just remind me so much of your dad when like that when we met. Talking to her, they had similar interests and everything like that. They talked the similar or like that. They had the same idea, which is why I can't date a dumb person. I just can't because I got that from my mom. Dumb people irritate my soul. It is what it is. So I'm looking for characteristics again that's similar to my mom and everything like that, but the mom that I didn't get to see because again she got hurt or one like that. So in a sense, I'm trying to be the man that my mom never got, but I'm also trying to seek out the woman my mom never could be because she got hurt. And when I did find someone with similar characteristics, but their ideals were drastically different, that shit failed. Which is why I kind of got caught on catch-22 because in looking for my first love, I eliminate most women because they're not going to be her. But then when I open the gates and everything, I find somebody who got similar traits and everything, but their mindset is different. It fails again because again, like give you an example. I was with this girl one night that she was caring and everything like that. She would really go through roofs and everything like that. But I did find, this is why I keep saying that I would never be vulnerable woman. Because again, I can't be vulnerable with my mom. The moment I became vulnerable with her, magically different, her idea of me changed. Now magically I become more of a bitch because I just started disagreeing with her and everything like that. And her attitude towards me shifted immediately. Now my first love, through felicity or vicissitude, she was the same person. We thought on the same type of time. She had the wits, I had the raw intelligence, like that, and we would just make an educated guess and we'll just go from there. But we was through with each other through the end. But this girl, unlike my mom, very supportive and everything like that, but she had the other type of mindset because my mom was a go getter, just like me. As if there's a problem, I'm gonna solve it. One like that. She wasn't because she been pampered and supported all her life, so she ain't no struggle.
But is
So
it
when we
okay to
got
just say people are broken and it's okay that there's a part of the person that's broken? And that doesn't make them a horrible person. It's just a part that they need to work on. So you met somebody that you thought was healed fully. And when they showed you that they weren't that way, it was kind of like you were blindsided. And I think it's okay to say that.
okay, so my only thing is this: I don't see nothing broken with her because at the end of the day, she was pampered all her life. If she's used to getting support for every problem she is, there's nothing broke about that. That's a habit that you just grew up with. I never got that. So
Busy,
if
what's
I'm
up,
going
bro?
through something, I'm trying to figure out the problem. I'm not going to sit back and say, "Oh, my mom gonna help me out. Oh, my friend gonna help me out." My dad, that never happened to me. But in her mind, that's what her reality because it always happened to her. So when my car got stuck under the Manshane Swamp Bridge between New Orleans and Baton Rouge, she was thinking, "Oh, my friend was gonna help out." And when my friends didn't help out, this girl was just shocked, stunned by that. And I'm like, "Yeah, like I'm in this by myself." She could not comprehend that because she lived in a fantasy that everybody would come to the rescue. That don't happen with me,
Well, sir, it's
and that's
okay because I grew up hard as well. But I currently, as an adult, have chosen to be who I want to be. I live in a fantasy currently, if you like to call it that. I have boundaries and I have a way that I would like to live. Busy? Busy.
I'm
Thank
sorry.
you. So it's a way that I live that is not normal to more. Not to say not normal. It's a way that I've chosen to curate my life for happiness. And just because it may not be well to you or you don't understand it, and it's okay. I just don't think you should like instantly when we were on the live, you started off with like if I'm talking to you, it's about getting buns and blah blah blah. But I think like Marlon said, you just got to live a little bit because he didn't stop. Like Marlon, I don't know how many times you've been married or what has happened in your situation, but he didn't let his situation deter him from having what he wanted. Right. And I don't
Mm-hmm.
think you should have that stoic. I think you are young enough to still there are people who want what you want. You might be the right package at the wrong address, and it's okay if you're the right package, you're just at the wrong address. I just am not going to let anybody don't let anybody weaken you in a way that it changes you every day. When I get ready to lay down and I've been done wrong in a certain capacity, my prayer is, God, please don't let them change who I am for you. Don't let it change my heart. Help me to just have better wisdom, you know what I'm saying, in my encounters, right? So that's what I would say for you. I hope, like, I'm not a Bible thumper. I love Jesus, Devontae Christ, and I'm a bit Peter. I might cut your ear. I'm a bit unorthodox, but Jesus still loves me, right? What I am saying to you is that don't close your life off. Like when you realize you can stand on your own, like not to say that you can't, you are standing on your own. But when you realize when you get a woman, you break away from your family. So however your mother is, like your family will be there, but
no, they
that's why
won't.
you two. Okay,
I'm
but
gonna be
that's
real
what.
with you. No, they
No, no,
won't.
no. I understand that, but that's it's called acceptance. We accept what is, and we can curate our own happiness. You will curate something with the family that God will give you. Whether, like for instance, I don't have a mom, but God has given me many mothers. I don't have a husband, but God has given me people to show up in place of like, hey, let me take your son out, or let me, you know what I'm saying, fix this for you. Let me get this going for you. So what I'm saying is just because we don't see it the way that the world sees it, God may have it. You may have it, and you just not really seeing it. So don't think so. I don't want to say negative because I don't know you, brother. But
I'm not thinking negative. I'm just thinking realistic. And at the end of the day, like my view on women, it stands because I'm just going off of experience. there's one type of woman that I like, which would be my Susan Glenn or one like that. And
Okay, well,
again,
go and grace, sir.
I never had an issue with her. It's just that I was a broke ass college kid at the time, and she was broke as hell too. So we could not get together. When we made that decision, hey, let's just dead this so we can go about our way or one like that. That's it. Which is why I can't date a girl if I'm down bad. That's where that whole started from. It's just now because she's like states away. It's like I'm not about to just come out and intrude you and everything. So I'm just going out what's immediately in my area, and I'm going from there. Because again, I possibly could find another person, but I'm like this. At the end of the day, this is what the type of chick I like or like that, and it's like a one in a million shot. So again, like before I just jump to that hurdle and try to invade her life or like that, because hey, I'm kind of ready now, or like that. Let me just see what's else out there, or like that. Because again, how she was in college, she may not be there now. So I probably can't just ingratiate myself as cleanly as I could. So again, I don't have a negative perception. It is what it is.
Yeah, I don't think. More and more of listening and everything. I don't think it was a negative thing on. I think it was where you're at in your life right now, for what you're looking for. You're at a place right now in your life where you're not looking for that per se relationship. Right now, you're just like, I'm just having fun. But at the same time, what I'm also hearing is, now I'm hearing that, if that thing comes along, you're also open to it.
Yeah, if for that particular girl, but if you're not that type of chick, there's no point in me even trying to get in a relationship with you because it's gonna go bad. Generally speaking.
I got you.
Which is why I don't approach women, because it's like there's no point, because that's what I'm gonna be on. Now, if you're a cool chick, a good woman, I'm gonna approach you differently. And anybody who talks to me, they see like the type of dates I go out on and everything like that. So I ain't like I'm just trying to give you some bum peen or what like that. That ain't me. But me just frolickly out, just trying to go out with people, it's like, nah, let's not try that. Which is why I say, if I'm going out for somebody, it's gonna have to be a random occasion, because I can see more of you in those moments instead of me trying to just come after you.
I dig that.
I hear you, sir. I'm just crazy. Don't mind me. I live in the grid, so I respect what you're saying. I'm not well. I just want to let you know that.
Cut it out.
I'm being honest. I am not well. So,
Biz, what's up, brother?
What's going on, bro? How y'all doing? What did I miss from Stoic?
No, Stoic was talking about was like he started off in the beginning, because with the topic of should I approach you or leave you alone. He's basically at a point in his life right now, at the age of 30 years old. He's just like, yo, I'm not necessarily looking for no type of relationship. I'm just trying to get to the buns. You know what I'm saying? So that's where he's at right now. But at the same time, while going towards those buns, if something come along that meets that person and that concept of what he's looking for, then he's wide open to saying, hey, boom, let's see what this looks like. Did I get that right, Stoic?
Yeah, except that I just don't approach women because I'm out trying to just live my life, travel, and everything. I don't want them problem. So that's why I told her, if I do approach you, I'm there for looking for buns. But if I don't approach you and we just have a casual conversation like she did with those two guys, I'll give it a shot and everything like that. And I'll be on the relationship mindset thing, which is why, again, I don't approach. I'm just trying to live my life.
Well, I guess, yeah. You can't do nothing but respect that. I mean, whether you approach them or not, or if they approach you, I mean, you saying, your intentions are put out there, what you're looking for, right? Where you at right then and there.
Yeah.
Oh, well, yeah, you can't do nothing but respect that. I mean, give people the choice to, he give her the choice to, if she want to stick around for that or not.
absolutely.
Yeah, no doubt. Big Stoic up there. He in the SIP too, man. Just letting you know.
You from the SIP, Stoic?
Yep. Raised in Biloxi and currently in the pothole capital.
All right. I'm from Lucedale, Mississippi.
Damn, my ex from Lucedale. Shaquadra.
Jack. Jack?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. Small world.
And y'all say that I'm crazy. How about that?
I mean, you said you crazy. I just agreed.
Listen. I have lived a million lives. And one thing I will say is I have been to war. I have lived all over this world, and God has not failed me. I will just say I just tend to disagree a lot with certain things because I've seen things play out a bit differently. But I'm definitely praying for everybody through the process. I do believe men should approach women, and if a woman wants somebody, she should approach them because you never know where it could go.
Fair enough. Fair
Yep,
enough.
I agree with that.
Yeah. Number 5. Here we go. Welcome everybody. 100 podcast, man. We got a smooth little topic tonight. Like I said, and I started that we're not gonna be here for a long time, but it'll be a good time. Should I approach you or leave you alone? Number 5 is there a respectful way, or what is the respectful way to approach someone? Do you approach with confidence versus arrogance, or intention versus pressure, or you just read the room?
Read the room. I like when a man is confident. Hey, how are you? Like if it's just a good time or a vibe, and we get an opportunity to interact. I would like for him to be like, "Hey, can we get together?" Or let's curate a meetup. Let's how we gonna do this? Because I would like to see where this can go. You know what I'm saying? I don't.
Right.
I feel like sometimes when I don't get that, I'll be feeling like now I'm trying too hard. I don't mind trying,
You be
but
feeling,
now I
yeah,
feel like,
you be feeling thirsty.
yeah, like now I'm like, now I look like I'm trying too hard. Like I'm trying too hard for this. Like, you ain't, sir, I'm gonna give you the benediction. Quit playing.
Look, I hear that, man. I hear it. You know.
Yeah, I have to
Just
agree with that.
try. Just try. Like, just be like, hey, like, what's wrong with a man? I like sometimes I'm so turned off because I have men that'll be like, well, because I've been shot down, I just really this is kind of how I approach it. And I'm like, damn, some women have messed it up for some men that used to be bold to talk to you, and I'm that woman that want that, and now it's like they teetering on the line. It's not sexual harassment. I'm just saying hello. How you? I'm like, oh, you're just so weird. So weird, yo.
Look, I hear that, man. So again, everything always circumvent around to this final to this question. I know I understand India's viewpoint. I understand busy. I understand stoic. But my question still stands: is should men still always make the first move?
Nah, let these women, since they so independent, let them make that move.
I think yes and no. I can say yes and no because I feel like a woman can't choose a man when it comes down to the end of it. Like a man will always have to say, this is the final, this is what it is that I want, right?
Mm-hmm.
Um, and a woman has the right to say yay or nay, right? But I think a man should set his intentions to be like, this is what I am after and
Okay.
this is what I would like to do. And some men really be knowing who their wives are and they will let the woman go right past them because they're not as forward. A lot of women are looking for somebody who can lead or has a plan. It's not necessarily about the bag or whatever social media has told us. There are more black married men out here than they would like to have us know, right? So I think a woman can never ask a man to marry him, right? Or marry her. But I do believe because the man is the final say so when it comes down to certain things, he should, once he understand the vibe is right and they kind of on the same page, set his intentions and then go from there.
Okay.
Yeah, I agree with that. Now, as far as the initial approach, I mean, I don't have any issues, with a woman approaching me, but yeah, I do agree with, yeah, the man has the final say and sets the intention of, where it's going. So absolutely.
the direction because he's the
Yeah.
head. He's supposed to lead it. So yeah, I definitely dig that. Do you think more women are approaching nowadays?
Whew, a lot are. Yes. Let me tell you. Yeah, and I'm seeing it because I have a young son, and I'm seeing it from even when he was in middle school that young girls are approaching these little boys now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see that, at a young age. So yeah,
But girls have always been more aggressive. We like to play it down like they have never been. I've always felt like a lot of times that's what we put in society, but I feel like girls have always been more aggressive
yeah,
when it comes down to things like they're playing house. Not saying to that way, like we're taught to curate a family, right? And
Right.
so we be like, oh, I like this boy, or I think he's cute. Boys still be
Peachy.
musty. They not washing up correctly. And,
but
and we
even
just
back then, we would, it would be little subtle things, like we, play around or something to show that we're flirting with her or something.
Yeah.
But I mean, yeah, I mean the young kids now, like I said, I'm just speaking for my son and how I've seen him growing up. These them guys, they don't say anything. I mean, they don't have any sense of communication like that unless it's online. So in person, they just kind of sitting back and yeah, I see it all. I see it all the time.
Yeah.
right. But think about it. I told y'all when I first came on your panel that my son was being bullied because a girl liked him, and it was so aggressive to the point
Exactly.
where she was like it was day one, and she was like, I can't believe my boyfriend's in this class. I was like, I found that little
Peachy.
girl's mother, and I said, let me tell you something. He don't even shower correctly. She shouldn't like him.
What? It be
he
your
is
own people.
he is 11. Like he's 11. So I'm just like, ma'am, she might like she was way quicker than him because it got to the point where when he did not reciprocate that he was in because he just wanted to play football at lunch. It was like, oh, you a B, you a H, you know what I'm saying, you a F, you know what I'm saying. So it went to that point
Mm-hmm.
because she was embarrassed. But then that makes me think about the women that we deal with when a man tries to be vulnerable and she hits him with the, oh, you a B, you a this, you a that. Those are broken women, and those are women who don't understand or have not seen that it's okay for I want a man to pray for me. That does not make him vulnerable. I want a man that listen, come on, baby, come lay right here. Let me spoon with you. Like I don't understand all this rah-rah. The world is hard enough.
I
Sir,
agree.
don't lay your head down and go
I
to
agree.
sleep.
I
We
agree.
tired. Cause when I go to bed, we tired. Is I speak French, it's we.
It is.
Mm-hmm.
um, do men feel tired of always initiating?
Why? Don't say that. They shouldn't.
But I think in this society nowadays, I think because again, there's the impact of social media, there's the impact of a lot of different things. I think nowadays, in my opinion, I think men are getting tired of initiating, and I think men are getting tired of initiating because it's the rejection piece, right? Men are getting rejected because, to your point earlier, when you're talking about this particular image and things like that, there's image out here that society and social media has created that a man could have everything going for himself, but there could be that one thing that he may be inadequate about. And he goes, man, I'm not going to approach her because she ain't going to want to. She's not going to give me the time of day because she's a, you know, Instagram star, or she looks so pretty, or she's this, that, and the other, or she just looks like she got it going together. And he could have one little thing that has transpired in his life where he may feel like, man, she ain't gonna want to deal with me because, you know, I I
Let
got
me tell you what. I
I
will
don't
hang
know.
all these goddamn degrees up to be a stay-at-home wife. You hear me? I will hang these degrees up to be everything that man need and support him. So, and I'm not saying it as a like. First of all, I stay at home anyway, so it wouldn't be nothing new. But I'm just saying, I have a job. I'm joking, y'all. I do have a job, but I have curated a life where I'm not a
Yo,
slave to
you
going to.
stop lying, and then you know your time, and you ain't got no job, Tommy.
Oh my God, listen, right. I have curated a space where I believe that I shouldn't be a slave to employment. My family is very important. So I will leave money on the table. So with that being said, I just feel like personally, you know what I'm saying? I hate that our men are this way. I hate that so much because ultimately the man is the head, we are the neck, we move in unison. Like I think when people be giving advice about relationships, they have this one-sided situation and we're not counting with who did what today. We're submitting to the mission of our relationship. Like I don't care what's going on outside of this house. Whatever we agree to, that's what's going on at this address. So yeah, it's just sad.
Pretty cool. What's up, love?
Hey, pretty cool.
What's up, my favorite future ex-wife, number 33?
What up, babe? It's rough out here tonight.
Rough out here in these streets.
Man, listen, the pick Mishas is everywhere.
What?
Ooh, who's a pick Misha?
It's them hoes that the panda bears, the pandemonium.
Oh Lord, how they gotta be
Panda
called pandas?
bear.
I gotta have a man by any means necessary, even if it makes me look foolish and outlandish.
Oh
Oh
no, that's
Lord.
crazy. I think at this age, the reality of that is those are broken people. But when
Yeah.
somebody can say, I'm okay if I don't have it, it could be a desire to have, but if I never get it, I'm not about to sell my soul to have it.
Listen, I just left alive because this chick is really in real life. She was like, well, because older women, dang, who outside?
Oh no, it's me, y'all. I'm taking groceries. It's me. I'm sorry, y'all.
She was like, cause men don't want older women because they're too problematic.
All our days older women. That's a lie.
I said, girl, if you want to be manipulated, just say that. Like, what is you talking about? Like, your edges aren't even under control. How you gonna be in a relationship? What is happening?
Here we go, boy.
I'm just saying, like, it's super ridiculous to me that you want a man so bad, and mind you, a man that don't want you, like, you pandering to the host. He likes 8.5 by 11 women. Cut it out.
Cut it out.
You don't even know your audience, and you over here in pure pandemonium. Well, I think older women, ma'am, how old are you? How old are you? Cause what you talking about? You in your 30s, I'm in my 40s, and you talking about
Right.
older women. Hey, go sit
Yeah.
down, ho.
First of all, I ain't never had no man turn down this Thundercat. Don't nobody want nothing from nobody that can't do nothing with
Ma'am,
nothing. You hear
listen,
me?
complete, and so I said that a lot of men want younger women because they're easier manipulated and they're easier to control. Another dude got up there, like he said something profound, and he said, "No, it's just that younger women are more malleable."
Nigga,
Oh,
that
so
Nigga, what?
control.
it's the same
It was
thing.
such a fucking shit show. Sorry for the cuss words, but my God, today I'm so
Marlon,
irritated.
that's my friend Amber right there, and
Hey, Amber.
she was
Hey, Amber.
also watching the Panda Bears complete pandemonium.
Friend, for first of all, friend is crazy. I am your soror, your sister, your
Yeah,
mentee.
the whole nine, and we was watching Panda Bears. Bitch, she was like, "Yes, sir, give me some more. Smack me on the face, please." We love
Thank you
to
for
Oh,
the
do
Lord.
The
follow.
hell? That's some slave mentality. Wait a minute.
it. That's what it sounded like when I was listening to her.
And I
But I
was
think it,
like, I'm 31. I said, I'm 31. So if you don't consider 31 older, then fine. I was like, and I do believe that women of my generation are more controllable or, excuse me, more manipulated because we just don't have that much experience. And y'all know that. Like, the conversation was completely disingenuous.
I know a girl right now that's dating this 45-year-old man, and she don't have any kids, and she's a doctor. And this man is running circles around her. Cheated 2 weeks after they walked down the aisle. Cheated at the bachelor party. She think that she got this country man, and this man is running circles around her. And she's a young girl. And I'm like, dang, he got the prize that every man want: a girl with no kids, a girl that has everything together, and he's still cheating. So what does that tell you? What does that tell you?
Pregnant and leave her, and now she's now the tainted.
Listen.
Oh yeah.
But I do believe men should approach us first. I would like that to happen more often. I'm never, if I want it, I'm gonna go after it. But most of the time, I do believe a man should approach a woman. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. So right before y'all came up, Peachy, welcome up. Amber, welcome up. The question I had posed, basically, should men still always make the first move, or are we in a time where, women are approaching more now? What do you guys think? That just joined.
In my world, they have to make the first move.
Okay.
In the same world Amber lives in.
Okay. How about you, Peachy?
Hey, I'm in that world as well, bro. My thing is that I will drop a handkerchief to let a man be a gentleman to me, just so he can have the opportunity to know that I'm receptive to his approach. Some men don't approach anymore because they have like fear of rejection from other people, even though you have not rejected them. Some men don't approach because they say, "Oh, that girl looks mean." Because I have a guy friend, and I'm like, "You so handsome," I was like, "You don't. Why you ain't messing with these, girls or whatever?" He was like, "Man, because if I approach, I think they might be scared of me because he does look like the rough version of Coldplay of Nemesis." Watch that on YouTube. I don't get paid for that. But anyway,
I think he got legitimate reason.
I literally think that some guys are like, she might be the one that like cussing me out and something. They ain't got time for that. So instead of actually trying, they have this whole thing in their head and don't come. But I'm going to like maybe stand at the door a little bit longer so he opens the door and say thank you, and so he'll see my smile or whatever. And he might say, "Hey, Mike, you pretty," and then I'll actually respond with a pleasantry, so that if he would like to advance the conversation or maybe ask for my number, he'll know that I'm a pleasant person. That's receptive.
You know what? You just hit the nail on the head, though. Outside of every single thing, you hit the nail on the head because you said you want a man to approach you, but you created the opportunity for him to approach you.
Yeah, that has to be given to the man.
You see what I'm saying? I think that's why a lot of men are at a point in their life where they don't want to approach a woman, because it's up to the woman to create the opportunity for a man to approach, to feel like, okay, how that, like that when that song said, "Are you approachable?" You know what I'm saying? Like, if you didn't create a space to say, "I'm approachable," a lot of men are not going to sit here and be going, "Oh, okay, damn, I got to try to figure out if she's approachable." Instead of, if the woman, and it's okay if the woman don't want to be approached, she will let that be known as well. But at the same time, if a woman wants to be approached, but say, "Oh, ain't no good man out here, no man is approaching," did you make yourself approachable? Did you create a
Marlon,
opportunity?
You can curate a space all day long for stupid people.
Well,
and if they
that's
don't,
a chance.
listen, and if they don't pick up, and if they don't pick up what you're putting down, I clearly came into the live and I said, "Hey, I was on the flight. We were on 2 planes together." I literally had to put, like, after you threw the alley oop and said I was cute, and after you did that, and then it took for you to be on another flight to be like, "You know what?" Now I'm like, "You know what? May the odds be in y'all favor. Here's my number. Call me." And then to get the conversation of, oh, I knew I'm interested, but you know how people get rejected nowadays. I'm 43. I'm not trying to hear that. You want this or not?
I don't know about that one. If he gave you a number, you kind of in there, my boy. That nigga was just slow. Now, if he did get the number, I can understand it, but he got the number. I'm confused on that one. I
No,
don't know about that nigga.
but think about it. A lot of times women are in that situation where the man is hesitant because of the rejection that they received from somebody else. And I ain't every woman. And so now it's like, all right, let me make it plain. Like I'm like an Amelia Bedelia book. I'm gonna be literal. Hey, here's my number. Do with it what you will, like, you know what I'm saying? So it's weird because I don't just hang anywhere and I'm not just out. But so it would have to be some type of caliber, a high caliber type of person. But I do like, like what's so crazy is although I present one way, I do love a country boy. I love a man who can fix anything. I love that. I like a handyman. And a lot of times
Busy?
Lord Jesus.
Busy?
No, but I'm being serious. Like when I came up, so I think that's what we do. We curate a space, like the young lady said below. You curate a space for them to catch the ball, and some people still don't because they're so hurt by what the last woman did to them. You be like, all right, sir, just call me and keep it moving. Is that too forward?
No,
I love honest women. Hey,
It's not too forward at all. Yeah.
Right. So it's not pandering. It's just at a point, like you said, men are tired of going after. So now if I make it plain, now I look like a panderer.
Panda.
Yeah. Like what's the guy's name? What's the guy's name?
Who that?
Oh, the guy that made the Panda song. I got broads in Atlanta.
Designer?
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, it's weird. I think we too old, especially when we out in nice places and things the vibe is right. It's like some niggas just, not to say it like that, they just be stupid. You be like, yeah, you done already spoke to me. I spoke back. I was still kind. And hold on, y'all.
God damn.
What you burning up?
Nothing. Yeah, listen. First of all,
Your fire alarm wouldn't be active. You wouldn't burn shit.
Something on fire.
Oh God.
Not fire, but fire.
Oh. So
ain't nothing on fire. I just moved into my other house in Georgia. So
that fire alarm still out.
Listen, I am in my house trying to meal prep so I can get back on this plane this week. So don't do me like that.
You ain't gonna handle that fire though. I mean, we still hear that alarm.
Sir, I just opened my oven. You're fine. I just opened my oven from broiling my fish. You're fine. You are fine.
I know I'm fine. Are you? Because it's getting louder. That sax playing.
Not the saxophone getting louder.
Sir, I'm absolutely fine.
Hey, that saxophone, boy. That saxophone.
I'm absolutely fine.
All right, so check it. Is approaching someone in public romantic or uncomfortable nowadays?
Neither.
Yeah, I'm about to say, I don't think the romantic side of that, but okay.
Why couldn't it be?
What?
It depends.
Okay,
It
so wait a minute.
depends how,
I'm not
where.
gonna come in hot. What I mean is, it's not romantic or romantic. It's just the approach. Like it's just the because.
Well, I'm guessing. Okay, let me put it like this: in the sense of being romantic, at that there are still men that can approach you in a way, and you'll just be like, "Damn, boy, I love the way that he approached me just then. That was
absolutely."
You know,
let's wait it. Let's wait. Get Sway in check.
That's a different question. Okay.
Well, no, that's the same question. Is approaching
that-
someone in public romantic?
that's not the right question though.
Okay, what would you like the question to be?
So if you're gonna talk about romance is different. Romance is setting the scene for something, setting the stage.
What if the stage is already set?
Saying you just said is somebody saying hi to somebody or introducing themselves romantic. That's just
I said,
that's
is
very
approaching someone in public is approaching someone in public romantic or uncomfortable nowadays? It depends. So to your point of the setting, right? So what if the setting is, you know, I hate so cliche of a bar type scene, but shit, I'm trying to think of a setting. Okay, yeah,
On the
okay,
airplane, on the airplane, meeting somebody. No, I've had that before, and the man paid for my whole trip. So yes, I've had that, and it was sexy. I'm sorry, I was in distress about something, and he walked up looking like Ghost from Power. I got you, and then we ended up sitting next to each other, and I was getting ready to go to my resort, and he was like, "Oh, don't worry about it. You come hang out at my resort, and I'll pay you for what you." Hell yeah, that was nice.
On a smaller scale tonight, this guy who consistently likes to flirt with me on this app, I was like, look, you want to make my life easier? I literally ordered some food and it turned out nasty and I can't get that money back. So what you gonna do about that? Cashed out me some money for some dinner.
Now
Like,
that was
that
nice.
romantic?
it was romantic. Yes, that is romantic. And how about this? Men want to talk about how much they want to be the leader in the relationship. That's how you lead. You lead like you like. I don't want to hear words anymore. I want to hear actions. Oh, girl, you beautiful. I want to do this. Okay, prove it. Prove it. This happened. It made my life inconvenient. What you gonna do about that? And you know, my personal motto is, if you want to get rid of a guy who ain't got no intentions for you whatsoever, ask him for some money. That's just my personal opinion on that. And look, that's just my personal opinion on that. If you want a bum to leave you alone, ask him for some money. It works every time. And ask him to actually do an active service for you. And to me, that's romance. Like, show me exactly what you think I'm worth. Show me how much effort I am worth. And then we can go from there. Yeah. I know. I just flipped over some tables. I flipped over some tables.
I'm not asking no man for no money, but he will suggest because he sees I'm in distress. So, or I'm in not even in a need. He will do right. So the point I was trying to make, like, there are those moments where you can meet somebody and it's in an unlikely place, and then you're not reading into it, and it turns into something beautiful, a good chemistry, a great time. And the person isn't like, I like your vibe, I just want to keep this going, I want to spend time with you. Like, let's, you know what I'm saying? Let's chill. So I think those are beautiful moments, because when somebody does because they want to just have you in their presence, that's beautiful. Whereas I'm the same type of person. So like, if I'm dating you, or we're actually in the phase of dating, and I want to see you happy, I'm going to go out of my way as well to make sure the way you treat me, I treat you, or maybe better. So,
well, I mean, there's other ways that you can show effort outside of, I think, maybe the way Amber was saying. I'll use an example of what I did. I felt like it was. The young lady, she appreciated it very much so. But I took her out on a date, and we were in two different cities. But we had the same restaurant, the same venue. So she went to hers, I went to mine. I paid for hers over the phone. I paid for mine where I was. And we were on the phone and we just had dinner. But we had been kicking it before, we talked before. And that's how we did it.
I mean, that's literally what I just described. You bought a girl some food.
Y'all
Like,
are moving the goalposts.
No. But I mean,
saying, hey,
I was
is romantic. And that is basic.
Y'all are talking about y'all been talking and everything else. I'm talking about the initial saying hey is what you supposed to do. How you supposed to get to know anybody if you don't say hello first?
Yeah, exactly. And my thing is that I don't, when I say ask to do for some money, that's not my only definition of a man showing romance. It could be as simple as my AC stopped working. I don't, and instead of having me pay out of pocket for someone to fix it, you come over and fix it yourself.
I
Oh,
got
my
you.
sink is
And
leaking.
this
Bam.
the
Just like
My
that.
sink is leaking. Like, make my life easier. Make like
I feel you.
fix
I
the little.
feel you.
It don't always have to come with like a lump sum. It don't mean it don't always assume. It doesn't always result in a cash app or a
The
Zelle.
chocolate cake.
I
But
mean, with the
make
so
gentleman I
this is
met, I
all
didn't
in
know
the
him.
initial
I didn't know
The
meeting.
him.
chocolate cake.
Yeah, that happened for me in my initial meeting. So
yeah, if a guy like you like that, yeah, like, and mind you, I'm not talking out of my behind. Like, I've experienced this kind of treatment. So I know what it looks like, and I know that it feels good because I've experienced it. It ain't nothing that that I have to like conceptualize or dream about. I've had these things. So because I've had these things, I have a standard.
Okay, hear that. You know what I'm saying? Like you know what you're looking for, and simply if someone is not in that capacity or realm of being able to provide that little thing, you don't see nothing big happening with that person in the future.
I didn't say that. I just said, show me what you think of me. Men men well, a man who cares about you and thinks the world of you, there is
Mm-hmm.
no limit to what he will do for you. How do I know that? Because I had a daddy in my life who was married to my mom for over 30 years before he died. I saw it with my own eyes all my life until he passed. I know how a man treats a woman when he loves her, cherishes her, and is devoted to her. So I ain't got, again, this ain't something I got to fantasize about. And I don't have to wait for a man on a podcast to tell me what it looks like because I've seen it firsthand.
absolutely. I'm just saying some
Absolutely.
people's situations are a bit different. Some people are looking for things different. Mine's may tend to be a little bit outlandish because of the type of field of work that I'm in. So it's going to always be over the top. But I will say when you do have those moments where the thoughtfulness, I understand what she's saying. Like if you shouldn't, like if somebody really likes you, you shouldn't really have to ask. They will know, they will be pleasant. Where in the same breath, if I see that there's an
Basically, what's
inconvenience.
understood doesn't need to be explained.
Yeah, at this, absolutely not. Nothing needs to be explained. We are at a point where things can happen and they can curate just from a hey, or I've had some great moments with people, you know what I'm saying, where it was like, dang, this was so sexy, or this was so, you know what I'm saying, it was so nice. And it didn't even have to be, like she said, the extent of them sending money or things like that. So it definitely just because of who they were.
A guy who really like you, he will listen and he won't miss a thing. He will you can ask him your favorite color and he gonna know exactly what it is.
Mm-hmm.
It's not things that is solely can be found in movies and TV shows. The men are hunters. I do believe that. I do believe that men are hunters, and if
We
they
are.
really, and if
Men
they
are
are
hunters.
determined to have you, they will make a way out of no way. And so when I've had men be like, tell me, oh, it ain't that deep. I don't think it's worth that. I just simply say, you know what? Then I'm not the woman for you, because the woman for you is going to make you want to go to the ends of the earth for her. And if I'm just not her, then that's totally fine. But I hope you find her.
No doubt. No, I dig that.
I agree with that
Yeah, I agree with that.
wholeheartedly. 100%. That's right.
Yeah.
That's how you know if a cat gonna be for you. That's exactly how you know if he's gonna be for you. Because you are absolutely right.
No
Oh,
doubt. So I posed another question.
Shit.
For
I'm
everybody that's just
nervous.
joining us, 100 podcast. We got a good little topic tonight. But my next question is: do attractive people get approached less because others assume they're taken?
Yeah,
Boy, hell no,
Hmm.
they stay getting approached.
You'll be
absolutely.
surprised though, man. You
I mean,
actually will be surprised.
some women have a resting bee face, right? And some
Mm-hmm.
people, like, I think their chemistry, like, I've seen women who came off with a beautiful appearance, but just because their disposition was nasty, men were so turned off they didn't want to speak to them. Just like the rolling of the eyes, the neck. There's certain things that that you can see from a woman. You're like, oh, I'm not even about to bother her. So I've seen that happen. So
Mm-hmm.
not really. You could be a beautiful person, and if your disposition is off, nobody will approach you.
Sometimes it's not disposition though, because I happen to have an awesome disposition. And the one thing that I hear consistently is, "Oh, you must have a lot of people in your inbox." Like,
What that
sir,
got to do with you, nigga? What the hell?
you just heard what I said though, right? You must have a lot. Oh, you must this, you must that. It's like, oh, okay, this is the part of the movie where I walk away. Nice to
Right.
meet you, sir.
I
Or
think
they
that
say, oh, you got that? Oh, you expensive, huh? And then I turn and walk away again.
Mm.
I think it's a
That's some
case by
bum ass
case thing.
niggas.
As a woman who has the resting bee face, I will say that, and with a very strict disposition, if I'm totally honest, I don't get approached a lot. The only times I do get approached is if I visibly show that I'm interested and I have my own way. So I can honestly say firsthand that if I have a resting bee face, it's because, yeah, it's on purpose. I don't want to be bothered. Don't approach me. I definitely believe that what you put out is what you get. So if I genuinely am interested in you, if I want to get to know you, if I think you're cute or fun to be around, I'm not going to be a jerk. Like, I'm not going to be standoffish because, like, who wants to be treated like that? But the times where I do, shoot a little wink and a smile, that's when, the things start to change and guys start to walk towards me.
India, what did I tell you earlier in this conversation? I told you.
What? What about what?
What I told you, like when if
Oh,
I approach
yeah,
somebody
because
and again they don't reciprocate it, I'm taking my and I'm going home because what am I doing
because
here? At
I
this
don't.
point?
You know what? Because I don't live in certain. Listen, I don't live among the people, right? And so what I mean by that is I don't. I'm not a sheeple. I don't go with the flow of what everybody is thinking in society. I'm okay with being me, and it seems like everybody on the panel is. There is only two panels that I do get on, right? And my life is outside of social media, right? I don't wait for somebody to inbox me. I wouldn't, I just think it's strange. And I think what we get confused that what happens on social media versus what happens in real life could be two different things. And so a lot of times when you have something going on for yourself, you don't have to be and you don't have to be like all of the things that we talked about before everyone else got on the
It's
panel.
love. What's up?
It doesn't really exist. So like I hear what everybody's saying, but just we all live differently.
Okay.
And when I step outside, I had a friend of mine. He was like, "You look like you're well kept." Said you look like somebody's taking care of you already. But when I go outside and like some yoga pants and some tennis shoes and like maybe a denim jacket and a t-shirt or something, they're like, they talk to me. But I guess when you're always like going from meetings to meetings, meeting execs and stuff, and you have to dress accordingly for the job that you're doing. I guess they forget to look at the wedding ring. I'm not married, but however, that's the feedback that I've received as far as do attractive people get approached less because others assume they're taken. Now, I was just talking about my dress, but like my appearance, I feel pretty cool when she's talking about, oh yeah, guys assume you got people talking to you all the time, or a guy will be like, you don't want to be with me because then you got to let everything go. A guy just said that to me yesterday, and I was like, what? Take me through the whole conversation you just had in your head. What am I giving up? Like, I'm like, why is that the first thing you said when you, huh? So he was like, you know, you got a lot of guys. And I'm like, what guys? What do you mean? Like guy friends? Guys that take me out? Am I in a relationship? Am I a player? Like, what am I giving up?
Child, I ain't even
Sometimes,
got no hoes, but people be swearing I got hoes.
but
I ain't
but you
got
know,
not one hoe.
It's like,
but
hello.
sometimes who you are can irritate the demons in other people, right? It may not be. I think what it is, excuse me if I'm wrong, but sometimes the way people show up, it would make people have to step their game up. And so I appreciate when people come in that manner or speaking like that, because it could be reflecting a mirror on themselves and their shortcoming, to where it's like, I really need to get on my shit to be a better person. So I can appreciate that.
Love it when they leave me alone. I ain't even gonna hold you.
Exactly. That's what I
It
kind of
keeps me from
walk the other
having
way.
to filter through anything, cause the fact that you know what my bracelet is on my arm, and you know it's expensive, and you dismiss yourself, that's fine. That's
Yes.
completely fine. You
Less
ain't
work
got
for
to
you.
worry about me, because one of the things I find in dating is people are not dating who they supposed to be dating. I don't need you coming into what my normal life is and being like, "Oh, you spending money on that?"
Correct. I couldn't agree more. I feel like with all the things that I recently said that I would like, and the treatment that I said that I would like, I can't tell you how many men have thought that they could negotiate that kind of.
Mm.
I was like, no, the way that I would like to be treated is not up for negotiation. If you're just not willing to treat me that, if you're not willing to, if you don't think I'm worth it, then just say that and then go on your merry way. But trying to get me to negotiate and change up what I'm used to, when there are millions of women out here in this world, and a lot who would have no problem receiving what you're willing to give. Why are you so pressed about what I want and how I want to be treated? I feel like, I don't know if that's projection. I don't know what that is, but I just think it's very weird how I've had men like try to like bark me on what I believe I deserve.
Yeah,
Yeah, that is
it's
weird.
strange.
Yeah, that is weird. Because everybody knows, everybody has a concept of what they deserve and what they want, what they will, you know, take, not take, and what not. And that's for that person to always know. Nobody else can tell you what that's supposed to be. And that's weird energy, man.
It is. So like Marlon, like say you a cigar smoker. I don't know that you are. I
I
don't know that
am.
you're not. Okay. So you get your cigars, right? And every time I know you're married, but for argument purposes, I'm gonna say you not. Every
Hmm.
time you go to the cigar bar or go get cigars, you're dating somebody, and she's like, "Oh, but you spend all that money on them cigars. Oh, but you spend all that money on them cigars." Like,
It's
I
my
go to
money.
work,
Right.
and these cigars was here before you got here. What's the problem?
Hmm.
If I can do this, like I can go get these cigars myself. What is it to you now? Unless you are trying to get me to stop smoking cigars for health purposes, then that's a different circumstance. But if you are going, because cigars can be up there per cigar,
Yeah, they can.
right? So if I keep telling you or keep trying to comment every time I see you smoking a cigar, eventually you gonna either stop smoking cigars around me or get rid of me altogether. Because why are you
Facts.
making it a big deal about this one thing that I do or whatever? It's like, did I ask you to buy the cigar?
Right.
So why are you worried about it? And so when people who don't know you, because a lot of times people that do not know me at all, when they approach, they do, oh, that looks like this. It's like, or they assume that someone else bought me something. And it's like, sir, if this is my normal maintenance, my hair is done, my nails are done. If this is all my normal maintenance that I do by myself, I shouldn't have to try to explain that to you as a problem. Oh, it costs $150 for you to get your hair or your nails and feet done. That's ridiculous, ain't it? Sir, go away. Go away.
It's not, because before I met you, I was paying $150 on my own easily. So if
Right. But nails is the least of my expenses in this house. Trust me.
so it's just like, if the fact that 150 on a mani and pedi is intimidating to you, look, you don't even have to say it out loud. Just bow out gracefully and move on. But you're not gonna try to convince me that I need to switch up the lifestyle that I have worked so hard for, because you know that you cannot maintain it on your own. You just need to find the girl who likes to do press-ons and likes to do her toes by herself in the comfort of her living room. That's totally fine. And I'm not saying that that woman is any less than me. But I'm saying, if that's something that is more feasible or makes more sense to you, date the girl who does press-ons. It's not that hard.
Okay. Damn. Okay. I like Amber.
You should.
So, I think I got like one more question and then I'm up.
Yeah, hard to get, causing people to miss genuine connection. Is that the
It
question?
depends.
That's the question.
I don't play
It
hard to
depends.
get. I just think I'm hard to get.
You know what? I do have a question, because what she said is
What
accurate.
is
But
that? I'm,
is it
I
what
don't
do
I'm
play
you
hard.
sorry.
consider playing hard to get?
You said what now?
What do you consider playing hard to get? Because I don't
I'm gonna
understand.
say playing hard to get is you know you have an interest in someone, they approach you, you know that you have this interest and they're doing everything to approach you, but then you still not even trying to really, you want them to continuously chase you, but they already came to you and you already know deep down, like, man, I'm glad this person came over here to holler at me or whatever. And
I
now,
don't do that. Like, okay, that
well, I mean,
okay.
that's what I'm saying. Wherever it applies, you know what I'm saying. But you know, there are some women who, and there are obviously some men who act like that too. Believe it or not, but there are some women that where they'll say,
You mean like
"Yeah,
the guys that be trying to be nonchalant? I don't like nonchalant.
Yeah, I was typing that just to you.
You know me, boy, you better chalant the fuck out of me.
she said you better
Hey,
shalom me."
wait, Amber. What did you say? What did you say before that? When the question was first posed?
Oh, so what I said was that I don't play hard to get. I just am hard to get.
Oh, okay.
I am not easy.
I
I'm not.
was like, huh?
And then yeah, I don't do the drug comment. I don't do the emotional.
Put your earbuds in, Amber.
I was about to say, is it me or?
No, it's her. She needs to
Nah,
put her
it's her.
earbuds in. But yeah, you gonna have to chalant. I mean, you gonna chalant me in the morning. You gonna chalant me at night and through the day. You try to nonchalant me if you want to. You gonna be sitting there talking to yourself. I don't
Oh
agree with
man.
that, boy. I hate a nonchalant dude. I ain't gonna lie to you. I Oh, we love TikTok shop because I know I ain't supposed to say that word, but when I tell you it bothers me, the I don't care, whatever you want to do. Hey, get out my inbox. The dude that wants what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Hey Nick, hey, stop asking me what I'm doing. I'm at work. What do you want?
Or better yet, like I don't do I mean it all comes down to emotional manipulation. You're not going to breadcrumb me. You're not going to text me paragraphs one week and then you want to text me every 3 business days. You're not going to, if you can't be consistent from beginning to end on how you treat me, it's not gonna work. You're not gonna love bomb me, because men like to do that too. They like to come out with all the stops the first 2 months, and then they try to wean you off the treatment that you've gotten so used to. We're not doing none of that. I need healthy, emotionally regulated men. Healed, emotionally regulated men. If you are not there yet, then you just need to be by yourself. But
Please, Shalon.
those, yeah, here's the thing, be chalant, but stay chalant. Because again, men love to turn on that chalant and then want to act like, uh, after 2 months, the chalant is dead because I got you. I don't ever want a man to ever feel comfortable with me. Don't ever get comfortable. Don't ever feel like you truly got me. You're going to date me even if we're married. You're going to continuously pursue me. You're going to continuously show me that I'm yours, that you want me, that I am a valued part of your life.
But when people show you who they are, believe them the first time, and it's
Hell
okay to
yeah.
make a decision to move on, and not feel any way about it because you're doing what's best for you for what you desire. I'm not talking to you, Amber, and I'm
That's a
not
round of
talking to you
applause.
about your situation or what you're saying, but I'm just
Mm-hmm.
speaking in general. I do believe people do have a way of, like, when people show you or they say certain things. I don't believe in trying to change people. If that's how you present, I realize this is not going to work for me, and it's just an action. So I'm not asking for things. I'm not doing certain things. When you consistently show up a certain way, it's electric because I'm gonna slide, um, and not feel no type of way about it.
And when you leave, you need to I actually give you a critique when I leave because I don't do that ghosting stuff because ghosting's for bitches. I think that is one of the worst things you can do is ghost somebody.
All
And
right.
I tell you exactly why I left. Be like, listen, you kept texting me after I told you I don't like texting. Every time I want to talk, you can't talk. You just want me to text. I think you have a girlfriend, so I'm out.
Oh no,
Deuces.
I don't mind ghosting people. I don't have the energy, and my time is. I have too much
Nope.
on my plate. So I will ghost you in a minute.
Nope.
I
I'm definitely
love a good
telling you.
exit interview. I will
Yep.
definitely give you an exit
I'm
interview, and I will
absolutely.
tell you, hey, because some men genuinely think that they are doing all the right things. I do believe that there are some men out there who really do think that they are doing the best that they can, and sometimes it takes a woman to let you know, hey, you ain't what you doing ain't it.
I ain't the
And
judge or the jury, so I don't care about what happens after I leave or what you do with the next person.
Well, that's fine, but I like people to understand where they might have messed up, so they can do it right with the next person. Because it ain't gonna be me.
correct, right.
But the next person ain't you. You get
Right,
what I'm
but
saying?
it's
That's why I just
right.
said
But like, for instance, I don't think it's any different than your friends pulling you aside and giving you correction and letting you
We
know that
ain't
the way
at
that
that
you're
point.
moving.
We
But
ain't
I do,
friends, and we
right.
taking it to hell. I don't care
But
about you.
I mean, I mean, everyone's different. But I'm just saying, human to human. If The goal is to
I'm hell. I don't have no human emotions towards people. When I'm done with you, I'm done.
I don't want to be
That
stuck
damn man
up
needs
in this
something else.
cold world.
Why would I care about somebody who did not show that they could hold a conversation, text me what they could do? So that means people treat you how they feel and they know what they did. They just don't care. So now I don't care to give any emotion or any energy to telling you why you a fuck up.
Well, some people,
Marla, she got that icebox for real, bro.
I find that a lot of people right now are well, I can't use that word on here because I'll get in trouble. But socially, like that.
Yeah.
So what that means is things that people think are normal right now, I don't think are normal in real life. I really don't. I think it's rude that we're out on a date and you texting the whole time. But it's common now. So you might not actually be being rude. I'm taking it as rude because I don't like it. If you're on your phone the whole time, well, you must not be interested because you're on your phone. That's what I would read into it. However, it is
Where are y'all meeting
commonplace.
these people?
Who?
This is reality. We
I'm
Is
not
trying to
it?
saying
tell you that, but you don't want to believe. You
I
don't want
am
to take
not.
that red pill.
So so this is other stuff. I'm not saying I experience it because I don't
Then
do
I'm
it.
not talking about you, but what I'm saying is when I hear this, I'm just my mind is blown to hear that I don't know how old you all are, but at 43 I am never sitting down with a man and we're not engaging, right? You automatically know when you sit down that that's just crazy work, that you're gonna be on your phone.
I have definitely been out in real life and in the finest of restaurants, and I see people sitting at the same table, everybody on the phone texting. I think it's crazy work.
I've had a guy show up late to a movie date and then thought that I was still going to share a love seat with him because it was one of those fancy theaters. I was like, no, sir, you couldn't even get to a movie on time. We missed the first 10 minutes of the damn movie, and you didn't even offer me a popcorn or a drink. I will tell you straight up why you messed up, why I feel some type of way, and why we will not be having a second date. That's just me personally. So maybe the next time you go on a date, you might not want to have someone tell you about yourself, and you might just want to treat them right the next time or not. To your point, altitude ain't got shit to do with me because again, there won't be a second date. But I am going to spell it out for you, plain and simple, why there won't be a second date. And you can take that constructive criticism and do better the next time or not. But I
But
do
I'm
believe, to answer your question, Marlon, yes, I personally strive to normalize respectful
a
rejection.
movie preview. Oh, okay. Well, no, she said, dang, he came after the movie preview. But no, I do feel like I'm not a cold person when it comes down to things. I just think at this point, we're adults, right? And we know what's good behavior and what is bad behavior when it comes down to dating or whatever, and what is expected and what is not. I just think it's unfortunate that I would have to tell an adult about themselves, right? Like this is honestly, this is what my issue is with dating, right? What my biggest fear is getting somebody who would be my third child, right? I don't desire to have a child. I desire to have a man that I'm willing to pour into and he pours into me. And there's some reciprocity within the relationship, right? And so with that being the case, that person is going to do whatever they need to do to make sure that they're on time. That person, if they care about you, like that, like you don't want to show up, you want to put your best foot forward with anything that you do when it comes down to courting. And just some people are just lazy within dating. And when they are that way,
Correct.
I'm not somebody that you should be dealing with.
Correct. Which is why when the guy showed up late, that's why I said, yep,
Move.
thank you. Thank you for the $11 movie with no popcorn and no drink. And
Oh,
thank you
Jesus.
for showing up late. But this is the end of the line for
That's a
us
matinee.
for those very things. Yeah, for these very things. And with that said,
there will not be a second date. I'm going to still spell
Listen.
it out for you
So
why it is.
wait. Amber, he really didn't. He really showed up late and didn't buy any type of concession.
How about
Nothing.
he did not? And to
No
make even
Coopers.
no, and to make it even worse, right?
It was at the front. Tell him,
No, no, no,
girl.
no. He didn't even buy
Gosh.
the tickets. He didn't even buy the tickets ahead of time. So we almost weren't even able to get seats together for the showing that we wanted to go to. I thought he had bought the
Wow.
tickets ahead of time. He didn't. He go up to the
If you
counter.
don't,
She's like, the only way y'all are gonna be able to sit is if y'all sit in the love seats towards the very bottom. So we couldn't even get a freaking recliner. It was just like, you know what?
if
I'd
you
be
don't mind
like,
me asking,
yes,
what was it? What movie was it?
it was
This nigga.
Sinners.
What was it? What was it?
It was Sinners.
What? Oh my god!
Y'all
Bro, that
niggas
sex
beside
coming in
me.
extra thick, bro. These new niggas
Wow.
different, bro.
Dude, man, that's some sorry
I
cat
just
right
get
there, man.
what
Like,
I mean. He didn't. So he didn't call to say he was running late. He just came late.
No, he texted and said that he no, first it was, I'm gonna be there by this time, and I thought to myself, okay, that's fine, the previews will still going, and then it turned into, actually it's gonna be an extra 15 minutes. I'm like,
Okay.
man,
now
preaching,
Sound
go
like
to
my
hell.
dad.
now now
Yeah.
now we're going into the actual movie. Great. And yeah, so again, there are people out there who, I know altitude, it's hard to believe, but there are some people out there who really truly think that that kind of behavior is acceptable. But women will, you have to teach people what you allow, which is why he didn't get a second date. The first date was the end of the line for you, because clearly you're not ready to date someone like me. I don't know if you're ready
Uh,
to date anybody else, but you definitely not ready to date somebody like me, period.
so real talk. If that were me, and I know it wouldn't be me, but if you're gonna be late like that, like you should just go ahead and be fashionably late. He should have came with some flowers, some serious I'm sorry's, you know,
Man, he should have
something.
came with a whole nother set of movie tickets.
Right.
Exactly. Like the second date should have already been being told of what it was going to be. Like, this is what we're going to do to make this
Yeah.
up to you.
But this is what
You
I
know what I'm
said.
saying?
This is
Like,
why it makes it hard,
God
because people don't
damn.
articulate. We just sat here and talked about the fact that we want people that can come and approach us, or men that can approach us, or to make it plain. And she is simply saying that this man didn't have the wherewithal to even say, you know what, to have the empathy for being late, because that's a big deal to her with it being a date. You know what I'm saying? Or any person
Right.
with being a date. So I think it's just unfortunate, but how can we expect an approach when we don't have common sense when we even get to the manner of dating?
Yeah.
This is why I said I can't be with a dumb person. This is why I just
Well,
leave.
I'm
Cause if the
glad I
person was late for
passed.
me, she never found me. I'd have been gone. I'd have left
Absolutely.
like my
I'd have
dad
never
child support
stayed.
payments.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Child, I'd have never he would have showed up to that movie and would have paid to walk in. I'm here, baby. Yeah, go ahead.
I'm
Because the
already
way
gone, bro.
the way you inconvenienced me, I'd have inconvenienced you. Listen, y'all, I have been on
Oh,
dates
I
where,
forgot to tell y'all.
go ahead.
One more thing. He was late because I forgot this very
Oh,
important
Lord.
detail.
Oh
You want to know
shit.
Oh,
why he was late,
Lord.
everybody? Are you ready for
Get the
What?
this?
sack.
No.
Get
Yes,
the
I
sacks ready.
don't
Get the
yes.
even think
sacks.
I want to
Get
know. I
get the
really.
I
sacks
want to
ready. Get the
know.
sacks.
What he had to do
Oh,
with his baby
God.
mama?
He
Hold
was
up,
late
hold up,
to the
hold up, hold up
date.
before you answer that. Hold up. Hold up.
Okay.
Hold up before you even say it. I gotta get something right quick. Hold up.
God
One
dang.
Get
second.
the
That's all
sacks.
I
Get the
got to
sacks.
say.
Get the sacks.
God dang. That's a daggone shame.
Hold up. I'm coming to.
This is a movie. I was working late.
Go ahead, Amber. Go ahead. The sax play. Go ahead.
All right. So when he walked through those movie theater doors and he said, "Hey,
Not the
I'm
theme
so
music.
sorry," he casually explained to me that he had, ladies and gentlemen, took a nap and overslept his alarm.
Oh my God.
Wait, so how was he? What? So I overslept, but I can still be texting you. I'm gonna be late, Nick. Ah, hell no, this thing.
Wait, hold on. This nigga done went home, took a nap.
He done went home and took a nap. Yeah.
Bruh.
Marley, he done went home, took a nap.
Buddy was tired, bro. He came from plantation, bro. They did master done whooped his.
Oh my God! Oh boy, I swear, I heard it all today.
Oh God, he was tired, bro.
Well, took a nap. Dang.
Hey, oh, tired Negro.
Yes. Yep.
He
The
should have been
jokes.
late from. He should have been late from washing the car or something.
Nah, because even then, the man meant for me knows time management. And if you if you can't be on time for a date, then I know you ain't time for work. And I definitely don't want to be in a relationship with a man who constantly gonna be getting fired because he can't clock in on time. See, I think deeper into things. I look deep into people's patterns and things. I'm like, if this is how you treat your woman, then I know at the job you just trifling.
So Amber, I didn't realize the movie you went to see was Sinners. You too
Yes.
had a Sinners movie experience.
No. Now, let me clarify. This was my second time seeing the film because, the movie was so good. A lot of us saw it multiple times.
Amber,
So this was the
listen,
second time seeing it.
I was
and
both-
I was still pissed because we were late into the movie.
So I went and saw Sinners by myself.
Yeah, I saw it by myself the first time. And then I was like, you know what?
Asked to go see Sinners again by this fella from New York who
My
then
God.
did not get off of work on time. I tried to let I'm just telling you. He did not get off of work on time. He was running late. I told him, hey,
working late.
we can just move it to a different date. This dude proceeds to curse me out.
I cannot believe we have similar stories. Not us having terrible dates the second time we saw a movie. That's crazy.
Better yet, the same movie.
The same movie.
The same movie, bro. The same movie.
God dang. I better cut all that sinning now.
Listen, I ain't even gonna hold you. So I did a story time and put it on my Facebook to the point where my friend, like people who know me, was like, "Hey, you good over there?" I was like, "Hey, you know what I got? I'm not worried." Because, like I said, he cursed me out and was like,
trifling.
If you didn't want to go, then you should have just said you didn't want to go, bruh. You the one that's late. What you talking about? You asked me out. Like I said, what is it? Just niggas from New York is just unhinged. I said, I ain't never had this happen.
Wait a minute.
What? I said very clearly. I said all my people from New York ain't never had this happen. You better chill out before I have to make some phone calls because I ain't never had this happen.
There you go.
You got me fucked
There
up.
you go. Home team. That's right. Now we on back on the right track.
Absolutely. And then after I cursed him out and blocked him, he started calling me from other numbers. And then he had the nerve to send me a text from another number talking about, have you calmed down yet? Nigga, if you don't leave me alone.
She don't put him in the bush, Marlon.
Hey, guess what barrel that nigga from, bro? Guess what barrel that nigga from? I'm guessing the Bronx. Ain't no way.
He sure ain't out of Brooklyn.
Nah. Not even.
God dang.
So yeah, we had a terrible shared Sinners experience and not even know it. Like I said, it was.
You're welcome. We gonna find it out here.
So when I say that there's doo-doo in the dating pool now, hopefully Well, again, I don't know what the future holds for me. I don't know. I'm 31, but I would hope that by 43 years old that there won't be a bunch of boo-boo in the dating pool and the men out there will have a little bit more couth about them. But I digress.
It's diarrhea in the dating pool when you turn 43. It's not gonna get cleaned up.
Wow, that's what's
That's why I
crazy?
love my
But the
I
good
cougars.
thing is you at least be out of the country, so you still have hope. I still be in North Carolina and it be like looking bleak as fuck over here.
North
I
Carolina.
I just be waiting to go back up to Philadelphia.
And that's why I refuse to believe that women get worse as they get older. No, women just get smarter as they get older and they realize that, you know what? I got my own car. I got my own house. I done worked my way to the position that I want. I got multi degrees. You know what, sir? There is nothing that you are doing for me that is adding unto me. In fact, what you are contributing is actually giving me a deficit. I'm good. And I think that a lot of men who are up to no good don't like that. Plain and simple. Men who wish to control, dominate, and suck the life and energy out of a woman and suck all of the vitality that she has fostered for herself alone. Mind you, no man was there for her. No man was there for her to build her up and to help build her brick by brick. She had to do that on her own. So you mean I got to build me up from scratch and then I gotta marry you and then help build you up?
Listen, I want
That sounds like
deficit.
extra work for me. Only one of us had to do 100% of the work on ourselves. I got to do 100% of the work on myself so that I can show myself to be a good wife. And then when I get married to you, no, I got to build you up too. No,
Listen,
thank
Oh,
you.
please.
I definitely don't want no deficit dick. I don't need that in my life.
Wow. Wow.
Yo.
Nah, how about this? I come built, you come built, and we can both be built together. But I'm definitely not going to take no science project. No, thank you. Are y'all both in the Carolinas? Hell
She's
no,
in
I'm in
Michigan.
Michigan. Oh, God bless you.
Wait a minute. What's the hell now for? What's wrong with Carolina?
No, I don't do the South.
I didn't
I
say,
don't do
oh,
the
hell no.
I don't do the South. I grew up partially in the South, and it's a no thank you for me.
And you like
Oh,
Michigan?
okay.
Yes,
Oh, okay.
because people aren't passive aggressive. Well, the people that I'm around in Michigan aren't passive aggressive. I think that Southern hospitality or all of that bullshit is just passive aggressive mixed with a wink and a smile. Here in Michigan, we gonna tell you exactly what it is. You can get the fuck out my face or come over and get some food.
Oh no, they tell you
Well, I
that in the
mean
South.
that's
People in
personal.
the
That's personal
Yeah, I
yeah,
was about to
preference because
say.
that's everywhere.
yeah, that's everywhere. People
That's
tell you
Nah.
that.
everywhere.
Right. So with that, so I think so then we can agree there's no difference between the South and Michigan, if
Snow.
that's the case.
Yeah, but isn't
Yeah, I was
that
about to say
connected to
definitely.
what you're
Oh, it's
saying?
There's
definitely
a weather
different.
differences.
There's a
Right.
weather
Yeah.
difference.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got Flint water down there.
Oh my
And and
God.
and 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 they ain't got shit to do with me, and I'm not in Flint. But yeah, you can blame the effed up government that is
And the pretty
above
cool
us.
is in the Carolinas. Did you go to the PD Pablo concert recently?
The one at regionals or
Uh huh. At regionals, yeah.
mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Show did.
Yeah, it looked like a pretty good show.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, our regionals was off the chain, unlike Florida.
Don't do that. I
Dang.
got a really good friend that was at that regionals, and she told me all about it. The one in Carolina. But yeah.
Oh yeah, Carolina was fine. We was in Durham. We gonna be in Charlotte this year when I turn
Okay.
stuff in.
Yeah.
I got a lot of Carolina on.
Oh
Got a
no,
lot
no.
of
I live in Georgia
Kakalaki
and
connections
Maryland.
in the in
I
in,
live
in
in
this
Georgia
room.
and Maryland.
Yeah. But I mean, I guess we definitely gonna have
What's
to
up,
agree to
Kenya?
disagree on that
Hey,
because I
Kenya.
mean, you say it's everywhere. You know, you can't just say
Silky, what's up, bro?
that per se about Carolina. I mean, you got Georgia, you got South Carolina, you got Florida. I mean, all of that South. And
Texas.
you know, Floridians,
Listen,
they don't deal with Southern hospitality.
I'm biased towards
Man.
the Midwest, so because I'm from Ohio originally, so I'm biased towards.
Oh well, yeah, you're from Ohio.
Yeah.
So I can understand. I can dig it. But
see, big guy, you in North Carolina too, right?
Yeah, I'm in Carolina.
Where you at?
Why you want to know where I'm at?
Because I'm being
Who you is? What your name is?
Pretty cool. That's her.
No, it ain't. That ain't her name.
Ask me
Nah,
again,
I'm kidding around. I'm in Raleigh. I'm in Raleigh, Durham.
Oh, I was just in Durham a couple months back.
Where are you?
I am an hour and a half south of you.
Oh, okay, I know where you at. You in Nam. You in Nam.
No.
Don't nobody want to live in
Vietnam?
Oh, okay.
Well, say that. No, like
well, I mean, I knew if I said Nam, she would know.
Bro,
And nobody else would know.
Vietnam. Oh, okay.
Oh, I
You
know.
talking about
Yeah, no, they call it
Vietnam.
Nah,
Yeah.
you said an hour so south. That's WS right there.
Right.
That's who?
Yeah.
WS.
Oh.
We said an hour and a half.
Okay. No.
Hour and a half.
That's west. That's
Nope.
not south. That's
Now,
west.
If
That's west
I
of me.
get on 85, I'm going to hit Greensboro.
Oh my gosh! Yeah. Well, I mean, you're saying 85. See, I don't know. When we're talking south, you know, I'm 95. I'm right here, 95. So 95 is south. That's not going to be on
So you on the
WS side.
backside then.
You know what I'm saying? Wait a minute now. The first shall be last and the last shall be first. That don't mean you on the front side because you on 85.
No, I'm just saying if you on 95, that means you on the back of Durham. You going towards downtown. If you're on 85, listen. I know North Carolina. You ain't got to tell me.
Durham is closer to 85 than Raleigh is.
I know. That's why I just said if you on 95, I know where you at.
Okay. All right.
I mean, we'll meet up then, doggone it, since y'all know directly.
Right. And Busy is in Mississippi and Stoic is in Mississippi. And
No, Busy in Atlanta.
oh, okay, he in the
He's
A.
from the.
Stoic
He's
is
from
in
Mississippi.
Mississippi.
Yeah, I'm from Mississippi. Yeah.
Oh, okay, Busy in the A.
Yeah.
Peachy in the A.
Well, I live in Carolina,
yeah.
but we're from
Houston.
We're from New York.
It's Brooklyn in the house.
That's why his ass got to finish. He said New York niggas coming like that.
It's
I
the
know,
way
right?
it's the way that you drank your drink into the camera.
You need to stop. You talking about it's the way you drink your drink. What the hell?
What about the way I drink it?
No, it's the way you looked in the camera after you said I'm from New York.
What?
Petty.
Wait a minute. What you mean?
Nothing,
Hey, look,
bro, nothing.
I love New York. I love New Yorkers. Look, see, look at him.
I don't know.
Look at him.
I don't.
To hear you said you were all about Michigan a few minutes ago.
No. I have love
That's where
for.
she lives.
Oh shit.
I have love for
damn.
the East Coast. I'll take the East. I went to New York for my first year of school, so I'll take the East Coast over the South any day of the week.
That's fine.
What, the East Coast? I mean, the South is on the East Coast.
I
North
love
Carolina's on
South.
the East Coast. Virginia's on the East Coast.
First of all, that
Florida's
is the
on the
north
East
of the
Coast.
South. That is the north of. That was technically the South. Oh, Maryland is technically the South. We're gonna be
Maryland-
honest about
It
that.
ain't technically. It is a South. It is a South.
Maryland is
is
definitely
not
the
South.
South.
Maryland's not South.
Maryland. Maryland's part of the South.
Maryland, Maryland is the South. Maryland is definitely the South.
Virginia is South. Maryland is North.
No, but technically
PG
Maryland would have.
County.
No.
Anytime I knew that Harriet Tubman was getting slaves from this the South, it's the South of the North. Honestly.
Period.
Oh my God.
It's-
Well, y'all,
Merlin,
Lord have
Merlin,
mercy.
Merlin is North.
Maryland.
Merlin.
Don't nobody call it Maryland because you ain't from there. It's called Merlin.
Absolutely. I just live in the state. Absolutely.
Right. Country.
Matter of fact, if you call it Maryland, we know you ain't from there. It's
Absolutely.
Merlin.
I wouldn't want to be from that meth inhabited, drug infested place. No.
That's how you really feel.
We love TikTok shop.
But it's a great place to make money. It's a great place to make money.
Potomac, Maryland. Now that I think about it, when I think about the Real Housewives of Potomac, none of them give country at all.
None of them live in Potomac, really. They live on the outskirts. So that's actually false advertising. They call it Real Housewives of Potomac, and I think the only one that actually stayed there was Karen and
Wendy, right?
The one that ain't out on the show no more. Monique, when they bought their house, was actually in Potomac, but the rest of them, like Robin, lived in some apartments with Juan.
She lived in Baltimore.
Right. So she wasn't even in Potomac, but I guess she was Potomac adjacent. I don't know.
She was just light skinned with green eyes, so they said close enough.
Oh, well. And on that note.
Last question, Marlon. What's the last question?
Oh, I don't have another question. I just did my closing statement while y'all was chit-chatting.
Let me see.
Sometimes the greatest connection isn't lost because there's no interest. It's lost because nobody made a move.
Oh, yeah, I agree with it.
They'll be all right. You live and you learn, goddammit, shit.
Hey, man, you gonna put a battery in that smoke alarm?
Nope, I got headphones, so I never hear it. I'm sorry for you, my boy.
Listen, we've been telling him about their fire alarm for no less than 3 weeks at this point.
I've been constantly having my sensitizer headphones on, and I never hear it. If somebody decided,
I know you don't hear it, but we hear it, and that's why it's that much more funny.
Right. I heard it last night, and I was like, I said, boy, if this ain't a black household, boy.
Every time he on the call, I keep checking my alarm.
It's black noise.
And I know black it ain't noise.
Me. Yeah.
If you don't go ahead and get you a chair and step on that thing and get that battery changed out, you want me to come change it for you?
Yeah, nah. It's just gonna be sitting there. We can go out to Bravo, though, but shit, it's good where it's at. It's in a nice place. Yeah, I'll be all right. We love you.
When you coming back on, Marlon?
Huh?
When you coming back on?
Next Wednesday.
Oh, okay. You gonna share some of your Grease pictures and stuff like that?
I already did.
Oh, listen, I'm sorry. My head's been in the clouds, so I apologize. I'm just calling up.
Yeah. I need to put some more out there, though, because I ain't even put a quarter of the pictures out there.
I ain't been on social media. I just have it, and I had a little bit of downtime tonight, so I thought I should, just come on and talk shit.
I'm still jet lagged from Paris.
Huh?
So I'm still jet lagged from Paris. I got back from Paris today.
Ooh, how'd you like it?
Man. I feel you.
Oh, this was for work. I'm a flight attendant. I've been there 1,000 times.
Gotcha. Same.
So, Amber, you a flight attendant too?
Yes, sir.
Altitude flight attendant. Okay.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Who are you a flight attendant for?
I'm a flight attendant for my business airlines.
Ooh.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I don't put my place of work on the internet.
No need to explain. You said it. It's what it is.
Well, I'm so glad
put my place of business out there.
I'm
Anybody need a bed?
What is it? Their rate.
Wait, what?
Shit, I'm gonna put my place of business out there. Anybody need a mattress? Who need a bed? Shit.
People are just petty on this internet. I don't got time for none of that. None of them games.
It's so crazy. I've been seeing a lot of flight attendants do TikToks, and I'm like, y'all companies don't have social media clause. They be so unorthodox.
No, they do. Like that one girl who got fired just like that because she wanted to twerk in uniform on the plane.
On the plane. Yes, Lord. I saw that.
Silky Blaze.
I was like, do you know how hard it is to
Going on,
become a flight
family?
attendant? Man, how
Especially
dumb are
for a good
you?
company. Especially for a good company.
You gonna lose your good job because you wanted to twerk on camera for a few seconds? Crazy work.
Crazy.
Well, it's easier to explain that way other than airline of my business. It could have been said that way. But we
Yeah, but people are petty.
digress.
You give an opinion they don't like, they'll call up your job and be like, "Hi, this Yep, I don't got time for that.
That's
I
unfortunate
be
though.
hating them people be doxing. That shit be crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I know
Hey,
Bigo, they used to always do that, doxing people, sending people feds to their house. Somebody had CPS come to their house. I'm like, bro, y'all doing too much.
well,
Way
look,
too
I'm gonna put
much.
my job out there. Who need a mattress? Shit.
I'm
You gonna
screaming.
break the
I'm
sweat
screaming.
label? I like the okay. I need a Beauty Rest Black label. The new one
No.
that just
Sleep
came out.
number. Sleep number. Sleep number.
What's up, sleep number?
I ain't got no damn booty rest. I got sleep number. What you
I
need?
need a Beauty Rest Black label.
Oh, you need to talk to
Soft.
mother folk. I can't do
It's
nothing
like
about that.
you said mattress. You didn't say what kind.
I just said sleep number.
You
Sleep
said it
number.
now.
I can say I can definitely put mine out there. Transportation. Who needs something? From
QVC
coast
check.
to coast.
Do you move stuff? Do you move?
What you need?
I'm thinking about selling my home in Maryland the new year, and so I'm gonna need all my furniture moved down second quarter of 27.
You pack it, I'll rack it.
Okay, I'll get some prices from you.
Hey, that man said you ain't saying nothing slick to a can of all. Come on.
Yeah, cause I'm gonna have to move. I don't want to keep the house up there. If the market is good, I'm gonna sell. Definitely.
Yeah.
I'm a QVC tech.
I didn't hear what you said.
Quality environmental control technician.
Okay, we out here working, good black folks in the field, working,
Hey,
doing
look, we all got some good jobs out here, man. That's what I like to
Hey,
see. I like
God
seeing
is
folk that got
good.
some business. You know what
All
I'm
the
saying?
time.
God is really truly good. I'm very, very grateful now more than ever for my job, for
I'm a
sure.
shift manager at Burger King.
Period.
Everybody got a
Burger
good.
King got them new Whoppers right now.
And
I seen people talking about
and
them
I know you
Whoppers.
get them whoppers together every time, sis.
I
Yeah,
do.
serving
ain't
them
nothing wrong
angles.
with it.
I like them deer angles y'all be serving.
Yeah.
What?
Man.
Deer ankles is crazy.
Because how you get 12 nuggets for $1.99?
Please don't make
God
me throw up.
damn.
Please don't make me throw up. That's so
Those are
gross.
deer ankles
Deer
and
ankles.
That's
raccoon.
crazy. That's a crazy price for 12 nuggets.
12 nugget
Ew,
boy,
ew.
$1.99.
Oh my God, I
Deer
almost
ankles.
puked. That's so nasty. It's so nasty.
Yes.
Big guy.
Okay,
Talk about it.
We need to do an
speaking of
everything and
food,
nothing right now.
Oh
listen.
my God. Come
Look,
on,
Wait,
Black.
I have a
look.
question, y'all, because apparently what I did was crazy work. I ordered a pizza with anchovies and pepperoni on it.
Nope.
What's
Tell
Where
them
you
wrong with
from?
that?
all of what's on it. That ain't all you had on it.
Okay, I also had black olives, onions, and mushrooms.
That's just a supreme pizza with just anchovies
Ain't
and
nothing.
mushroom. That's not nothing big.
Pretty much.
That's
But
it.
everybody, but on the last panel I was on with Realm, people made it seem like I was out of my mind. I just didn't know what to do. I never had anchovies on a pizza, and I wanted to just be an adult about it. And I only got it on half of the pizza,
I didn't
but
listen. I didn't say you couldn't have it. I just said your stomach was gonna drop that something. That's all
well,
I
here's the
said.
thing. Well. As
It's
far
gonna
as
sound
far as
like
the
boots in
internet,
the dryer.
wait. As far as the internet is concerned, I'm an AKA, and AKAs we don't fart and we don't boo boo. So I can't
The lie
relate to
detector
any of
turned me. That
that.
was a lie.
Um, Yeah, I don't know. I don't know nothing about that life. We don't pass gas. We don't boo boo. We don't blow out the bathroom. I don't know what y'all talking
Man,
about
I
on
can
that
tell
one.
you a story about
Um,
that. Got my
You
mama
ain't
crying, blowing
lying.
up a
I know a
bathroom. I
bunch
can
of
tell you a story.
AKAs.
Hey, AKA slander
God
will not be
damn.
tolerated on this live.
it
It
will
ain't no
not. It
damn
will
slander.
not.
It's just the truth.
Altitude.
There will be no
Peachy,
AKA slander
Peachy
in
Tay.
here.
When I tell you every time, like it'd be something stupid, they'd be like, "Oh, you tripped." I'm like, "Oh no, I'm an AKA. I don't trip. I don't. We have never tripped before in our lives. Like
AKA
anything,
don't
Okay,
trip.
Marlon, I'm
we don't
headed over
trip.
there
We don't
now.
burp. We don't
You
pass
see where this is
gas.
going. So
Bro,
look,
you see
Yeah,
everybody.
I don't
Hey,
know who's going to
everybody.
show up, but I'll
and
go
Um,
ahead and go.
we
You
about
can
to do
drop me
everything
down.
and nothing because we're gonna end the podcast, but then we're gonna go over to the other side so we can stop talk. We can really talk about all this, AKAs don't fart and stuff and shit. So
That's
Who
bull.
live we
But
going to?
anyways,
I know that's a damn lie because I just heard one fought like 5 minutes ago.
And you know what? And
and
I know
on
that's a
that
damn
note,
lie. And I know that's a damn lie.
So who
and
has a
on that
lie
note,
after this?
everybody get big guys going over to create everything and nothing, and we just all gonna go over there. I'm gonna end
All
this
right.
because I gotta
Send me
post
down.
Send
this.
me your
I gotta post
send it
this.
to me.
All right.
Wait. I just followed you, 33 big guy. Are you gonna go live? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.
Peace. All right, yo.
All right, brother Marlon, I'm headed over there.
All right.
I'm going too, Marlon.
All right.